Miami, Florida, Dade County, 305. Yeah. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we bout to make a sting. 305 Miami, we bout to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we bout to make a sting. 305 Miami, we bout to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast. Jalen Waddle with the catch, Tua throw it, go fed. Big Mike with the route, O-line looking style. Miles G with the run, South Beach having fun. Other team gonna lose, don't care who boos. 305 is the place to be. If you don't believe me, just wait and see. Don't care what people really gotta say. Ride till our Dolphins up every day. We winning the game, we going to a party. Spitting on the beat like Playboy Cardi. Gonna take a pic with Waddle. Now to celebrate with the bottle. Dolphins about to win the dang ring. Ground and shine, bling bling. Don't give a what, look if you buck. Your team is so trash and they really just suck. His squad. Miami Dolphins, my squad. Aqua and orange on me every day. Shawty really about to be my bae. I'm always repping the 305. If you hate to leave, you can say goodbye. At the end of the day, Miami with the dub. After the game, I'll see you in the club. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast.
Hit squad representative. Big beats, we eat squads up for dinner. Legendary team, better watch how you approach it. If you can't swim, get tossed in the ocean. Get lost in the ocean. Bad attitude, we be causing commotion. They ain't kind of boy, one claim South Beach. When the South Florida sports so low, the mouthpiece. MIAMIDWA, that's the way I vibe. Throw fins up, that's the way we ride. All around the globe, Dolphins worldwide. When I click with JB, then you know we made heat. Lead teams in the dark like it's new EP. Fans out of this world, we the new ET. Defense doing magic, make your QB sleep. When we hit the field, then we get into the grind. Hit that touchdown song, then we get into the shine. Working every day so we can get back to the prime. If you check your clock, you can see it's to a time. Even if it ain't ticking, then the fans still there. Screaming out loud with our hands in the air. You either got a full cup or a can in the air. Win the Super Bowl, that's the plan this year. Yeah.
Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama and he's so stupid fast. MCJB.
City riding, a little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds a gift. He knowin' when to go with fits. So we knowin' when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick bout. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we en route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't wanna overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, league gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say Tua from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and now it's time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson? Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you can stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on a show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke.
MCJB.
Hey, Khalid, slap that boot.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Going crazy about the Fins, so we really about to win. Jalen Waddle too fast, he moves up with the dash. Clocking in, it's Tua time, I was running through the line. 0-5 all day, ready now we gonna play. Spitting on the beat, you better watch out for the Fins. We going to the Super Bowl and really gonna win. 3-0 from Miami, Dolphins here to stay. Best be ready, cause we not just here to play. Cheater with the catch, Tua throw it, go fish. Big Mike with the route, old line looking stout. Aqua orange all day, 3-0-5 every day. Fins up, have a blast, defense, make them crash. Tua with the ball, wide receiver gonna catch it. Jalen with the touchdown, Waddle with it. Baker with the hit stick like he had a mod. Byron next, you know they both clamp God. Fins up. Fins up.
Fins up, fins up, fins up, everybody. Welcome to the Phinsaholics show. I'm your host, Batman2423. Everybody, appreciate everybody in the comment section. I'm going to get to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes. Give me about a few minutes. Let me just do a rundown. I apologize. I wasn't able to get on Thursday, Friday, and yesterday. Took some days off, but we're here. We're talking about the Fins. We didn't have Victory Monday on the show, but it is Victory Tuesday, and it's Talk About It Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. So you bring the topic, we talk about it. But before we, I open up the panel and we all get on here and we start talking about the game and what we felt about what transpired from Sunday. Nonetheless, I want to be able to get into some of the observations I was able to make during the game. Now, that being said, ESPN obviously has us ranked in the top 11 as far as power rankings, which is pretty impressive. I know, a lot of people just, they don't want to give too much credit to Patriots and on the victory itself, but being up in the power rankings is pretty cool to see, and I want that to continue to grow, obviously, with some more wins for the Miami Dolphins. And as far as I also saw another power ranking, I believe it was on Bleacher. I'll tell you, it was Dolphins. Touchdown Wire has the Dolphins in the top 10 going into this week against the matchup against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I know a lot of people today on Twitter were able to hear from me as far as my prediction as far as the game. I've been saying this for months. I had this as a loss, ladies and gentlemen. The number that I put out there is a little crazy, so we'll get into it a little bit later. I don't want to scare anybody, so if you are a betting person, do not bet on this game. It could go different ways. I'm trying to be optimistic as far as looking at the matchup against the Baltimore Ravens, but after what I saw Baltimore do to the Jets, they made them look like they didn't even belong in the league. So now, that being said, I know Lamar threw 3 touchdowns. He didn't run for any. He only had like 19 yards rushing. They still got a good front four, and at the end of the day, they got a run game. Now, that being said, let's see if that could portray into the game against the Dolphins. If the Dolphins are able to show out, that defense came in and played, ladies and gentlemen, against the New England Patriots. I think the defense took another step. It all started just with little things. Javon Holland obviously stepping up with that deflection from Xavier Howard in the end zone of Parker. Like I've been telling everybody, I've seen Xavier Howard, what he does to Devontae Parker in practice. I've been seeing it for years. And at the end of the day, we saw what Parker did. He did nothing, absolutely nothing. And I understand the Patriots are not that formidable team as far as an offensive firepower for us to look forward to. I see what you mean, Willie. But at the end of the day, it's difficult, and this is something that's very heartbreaking for me because I saw it today within the fan base, and I guess this transpired. It started yesterday or going into Sunday night. The fan base is not happy with what they saw, even though we did have a victory. At the end of the day, they weren't happy with the results as far as what produced during the game. I kept predicting that it was going to be a 20-17 score, and it ended up being 20-7. I know TD Finstock did a breakdown on the All-22, and there were a lot of negative things that were being said from that. So a lot of people, I know they're going to come with that All-22 that released yesterday, I believe, at 6 p.m. And I know TD did a video on it either today or yesterday today in the morning or sometime in the afternoon, early today. But obviously, if you have seen the video, you're more than welcome. I want you to come up to the panel, have your opinion, talk about it. Let's talk about it Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to give a rundown. Sponsor of the show, Tailgating 305, ladies and gentlemen. Tailgating 305 is where it's at. and they got the best chains in the game, ladies and gentlemen. If you were at the Dolphins game on Sunday, you definitely saw me out there with both chains, the Phinsaholics chain and the Batman 2423 chain. Christian makes some beautiful chains. If you got to meet me or you have seen me before and you've seen how we roll on East 12 and East 30 and East 32, we got the best chains in the game, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to reach out to Tailgating 305 on Instagram, talk to Christian, and I'll be putting up his info. I'm working on a video, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. That way you guys can see a little bit about, the work that he does as far as the community, and not just us, the Dolphins community, but the UM community and other teams like the Chicago Bears, the Raiders, the Bucks. Different people just reach out to him because he makes amazing work, and everybody knows they appreciate good work when they see it. Another thing, Vesasur, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who were able to come out to the game, you were able to try some awesome, amazing beers. Shout out to Vesasur. Address is up on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the phone number is 786-362-6300. If you are trying to get a hold on your Miami Dolphin beers, ladies and gentlemen, the Vesasur, born and raised, it's a blonde ale. Make sure you reach out to your local Publix. If you live in the state of Florida, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to your local Publix, go up to their manager and try to speak to them and see what you can do to get Vesasur in the building. That's what I've been told directly from Vesasur. Talk to the management in Publix. That way you could get that in at your local store if you live in the state of Florida. That way, you could try some good beer. If you don't, just when you come to a Dolphins game, obviously just look out for Batman. I got some beer for you to try. So shout out to everybody that came through on Sunday and was able to try the Vesasur beer. Everybody was raving about it. We took pictures. I'm going to be uploading all those pictures for Vesasur tomorrow. And we ended up going. We had a crazy weekend. Shout out to MCJB. He came down for the weekend. We had a great time. We ended up at Steven's show in the morning. Shout out to Miami Sports Music. We were able to go to Dirty Sportswear, Cameron 954 shop. We were there with Steven. Shout out to Nando. We were out there. Vaughn 954, Cameron 954, MCJB, myself, Nando, Andrevius. Man, I don't want to leave anybody behind. Solo D came through, Finn Sticky, Chucky. It was just a party, ladies and gentlemen. And it's sponsored by Vesasur, so appreciate it. We got pictures. It was an awesome time. And everybody got to enjoy what the good beer that Vesasur has, ladies and gentlemen. And we're trying to make them, if they're not, they're soon to be South Florida's #1 beer, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch out them in Wynwood. Great beer. And that's just the stuff that I was able to get my hands on. They have multiple different types of beers. They got IPAs, you name it. You got to go visit Vesasur in Wynwood, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, we had a fun weekend. Went to the UM game on. That's why you hear my voice. I'm fully recovered, but my voice is still there. We ended up at the UM game early Saturday morning. We ended up meeting up with Von Joe. We went to the Dolphins party. That was in Wynwood around 5:00 on Saturday. We were hanging out. Shout out to Danny from TPP. He was out there. We hung out. We talked for a little bit. 305 Sports Babe. Val Freaky. Saw her on Sunday. Great time. Little cousin came down from Tampa. We were able to hang out a little bit on Friday night and going into Sunday. So, yeah, we had a blast. Awesome time. Vince, obviously, always coming through, man. Vince is the man. Steven did the live show from the tailgate. It was a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. It was hot, though. I want to be honest, and I saw Color and Ali as well. It was very hot, ladies and gentlemen. I can honestly say that 15, 16 years or whatever of going to Dolphin games, it might, and even when we didn't have a roof over our heads as far as the actual stadium, it felt like the hottest day for us, period. The humidity, I think, was at 60%. It felt like it was 100 and something. It was brutal out there. The sun was blazing. It felt like the whole entire lower bowl was on fire, man. The energy in the stadium was alive. It felt great, man. So many Dolphin fans. Something that I preached on that I wanted to see fans to come out to the game. Von Joe came through. Shout out to Von Joe. We packed that house and we try to make that an official Miami Dolphins home game. For the past, I want to say 12 years, whatever. Every time the Patriots came into town, it was a glorified Patriots home game here at either the Dolphin Stadium, the Hard Rock, the Sun Life Stadium, whatever it was been called all through all these years. But it felt great that like about 70 to 75% of of the fan base was Miami Dolphin fans. So you looked around, yes, you had your casual, Patriot fans visiting and coming through, but for the most part, everybody was very friendly. So shout out to everybody, man, for holding the composure. We heard, the news that a couple cars caught on fire in the parking lot, the tailgate. Nobody was harmed. Somebody apparently left a barbecue inside their car, causing a fire and cars burning down. So that was crazy to see. Some of the stuff that happened during the game. I'm gonna drop the link very, very soon right now. Mike Gesicki got one catch, ladies and gentlemen. He was left apart from this offense. Tyreek Hill barely right on the cusp of getting 100 yards in the game. Jalen Waddle with that beautiful catch, taking it to the house for the touchdown. Obviously, special teams came through. I know we're very complacent as far as what happened in the second half, but at the end of the day, it was 17-0 at one point for the Miami Dolphins, and that felt like just like the Eagles preseason game that we had. Dolphins just they just stomped on them from first to second quarter. I know the second half was a different story, but it felt very good as far as the Miami Dolphins. Like, it feels different. Like I tell people, I know Tua has a zip on the ball. People want to discredit that. They don't want to give any credit to that at all, but he definitely has a nice zip to the ball. And I know we all talk about that pinpoint accuracy, that triple coverage at Jalen Waddle, that one pass that he took it to the house. A beautiful, beautiful pass. Now, that being said, I know a good portion of the fan base is a little bit displeased about, we didn't get to see this playbook or this offense we've been preaching that McDaniel was going to install, the McGenius. And I don't want to give an excuse, because I can see why fans feel like that as far as the frustration that we didn't put a 40 burger up on the New England Patriots. But it's just, we all got to be fair. At the end of the day, it's NFL, it's football. We got the victory, ladies and gentlemen. I know we got the Ravens now coming up. I have this as a loss, ladies and gentlemen, as a 37-10 loss to the Miami Dolphins, to the Ravens losing to the Dolphins losing to the Ravens. Now, things can change. I understand Austin Jackson got rolled over in the ankle by Alec Ingold in the second quarter, and Greg Little was able to step in. I saw a change as far as the pace and offense work on the right tackle position. He was able to hold his own, and I like that a lot. So as of right now, the Miami Dolphins haven't decided if Austin Jackson is going to be able to start or play at all on Sunday for the right tackle position. So as of right now, Greg Little has the nod. The Dolphins haven't decided if they're going to elevate a Coleman from the practice squad, or they're going to bring in an Eric Fisher, a Bulaga. They might bring in somebody in to compete, depending on the extent of the injury. McDaniel was very positive today as far as what he spoke about. And at the end of the day, we're optimistic. We want to be optimistic. We want this run game to blow up. I know some of the stats that came out with the center position, with Connor Williams obviously being ranked number one as far as the run for any center in the league. It's very good to see. At the end of the day, too, we have the emergence with the rookie Kodu, I believe his name, the cornerback, stepping in and being like the highest ranked rookie. Is it cornerback? I believe, yeah, highest ranked rookie quarterback in the NFL, the entire NFL, which is very impressive. This kid, we didn't hear too much about him. We heard stinks here and there, during training camp. But he is emerging into something very serious, ladies and gentlemen. And I like what I see in the kid. I think he's very special. I like what he brings to the table. And he's hungry. At the end of the day, when you can't take that out of a player when they're hungry, it's hard to have them choose, have them dictate what they want to do. If they're hungry and they're willing to play and they're willing to learn, and we got a great coaching staff at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I know the run game was not there too much as far as in the game itself. A lot of people were worried about the run game. I know there was chances out there that Tua could have thrown an interception and Tyreek Hill was able to save the day. At the end of the day, what I tell Pete all the time, we pay what we get. You get a Tyreek Hill, it's a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. It's a complete game changer. I'll be dropping the link, and welcome to me as you come in. At the end of the day, it's Talk About It Tuesdays. It's Victory/Victory Monday. We're gonna be talking about the Fins, ladies and gentlemen, and it'll be fun. So I just wanna make sure everybody has treat each other with respect as far as when you're coming on the panel. We could agree, disagree on topics, but at the end of the day, we all gotta just keep it respectful. Shout out to everybody in the room. We got 52 in the room, ladies and gentlemen, and I am gonna be working on a giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Where do I have? All right, here you go. I'm gonna be posting up the details on the giveaway. I got the Xavier Howard player jersey. I believe, yes, it's from his rookie year. And as you can see in the tags right there, you see the 2017 tags. This is from his rookie year. It's a player-worn jersey, ladies and gentlemen. Xavier Howard, authentic, on-field jersey. As you can see, the sleeves are cut. And at the end of the day, I am going to be doing a giveaway for this, ladies and gentlemen. Details are going to be coming very soon. So all I can tell everybody is subscribe to the channel, because that's how it starts. Subscribe to the channel. Lets people know that we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Phinsaholics Show, we try to make it Monday to Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's the evening Miami Dolphins show. We're trying to make it the official Miami Dolphins show for Monday through Friday evenings. Just like how Steven is holding it down, Miami sports music every morning, Monday through Friday. I want to do the same thing here at Phinsaholics Show. So shout out to everybody as right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit it right now. Let the algorithm know that, hey, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome everybody. CT, what's going on, CT?
What's good? What's good? Tonight's going to be an interesting show. Bro, we got to start pulling up some of this because, man, I don't know what people are watching on all 22, but there's some crazy takes out there, my man. Crazy takes.
I've been hearing them. I see JM, Marty, Wooback Color, Iceman, Alexander, CT. What's going on, everybody?
Batman. Batman.
Everybody, let's welcome Ali. What's going on, gentlemen?
Not much, man. How are you?
You got JM. What's going on, JM? We got MCJB. What's going on?
MC. CT.
How you guys doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Let's welcome Lewis. What's going on, Lewis?
Hey, what's up, Blue?
What's going on, fellas?
Lewis got a packed house. Lewis got a packed house.
Y'all want me to start?
Whoever wants to start, we start. It's Talk About It Tuesday. You bring the topic.
Okay, so let's talk about this game.
Let's welcome Cruz Ruiz. We got space for one more.
Cruz,
let's welcome Cruz Ruiz.
Good.
It was good.
Cruz.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about how we're gonna have a victory Monday next week. All right.
All right. We got the homie cat for life. All right. We got a full house.
Let's talk about let's talk about all the real potatoes and chicken that was left on the field for Sunday.
Damn.
Nah, JM.
Okay.
Nah,
Go.
JM. That was your man. I'm here for all the receipts. I got all the goddamn receipts. We here for your ass, JM.
So let's go ahead and talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about how we're gonna have victory Monday next week.
If I don't see it, nigga, I was gonna say it.
All right. So let's talk about it.
Batman, speaking of next game, since you said that you're predicting a loss,
can y'all hear me?
Let me ask.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask. Can we? Is your prediction still the same, even though Ravens' offensive line had a major hit injury?
So hold on. Now that being said, things can change from here to game day. As of right now, I'm at 37-10. Dolphins lose.
Damn.
Now, that being said, I don't know. I'm not aware
That's
of
just
this injury.
disrespectful.
I'm not aware about
their
this
starting
injury.
right tackle's out for the season. I believe he has an Achilles.
He gone.
Juwan James.
Former Dolphins, Juwan James
out again.
Achilles injury.
And Kyle Fuller too. He out. Kyle Fuller.
I know Kyle Fuller's out.
Kyle Fuller's out.
And Ronnie Staley might not play Sunday.
For
So their tackles are not playing, man.
Damn.
Both of their tackles.
We about to take a
Both of
flight.
their
J.K.
tackles are
Dobbins is hurt,
supposedly
too.
injured. Yeah.
Yeah,
J.K.
J.K.
Dobbins
Dobbins is hurt. Gus Edwards is not ready. They got Drake.
We about
they're
to
using
spank
former
that.
Dolphins right
That can
now.
change things. That can change things very dramatically.
We gonna spank it.
No, Batman. You can stick to your 37-10. Then I'm going to get on.
They
you.
only have two
Damn,
receivers, Rashad Bateman, and I can't think of the other guy's name. But beyond that, it's just Mark Andrews that you got to worry about.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Mo, we gonna shut
some
down them
bums.
and get nasty with it.
Some bums that we never
Who's
heard
bringing
of.
the topic first? Who's bringing it out?
I'm going to bring the topic.
Yeah, the topic is the Mets suck.
Damn.
I'm going to bring the topic right
Go
now.
Cleveland
Okay?
Guardians, man. Number 3 in the league.
That's from a
Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to win on Sunday. I predict a 20-7 win on Sunday.
I kind of like those odds. I think it's going to be the same thing.
That's not a topic. That's an opinion.
Let me start because let's go back to week 1.
The topic is why was Tua still throwing the short pass and not hitting the intermediate passes? And yeah, he hit a couple, but a lot of them passes that he made was supposed to go to a different receiver. He was still missing the right receiver. He was making the right read, but he's missing the wrong receiver.
That's true. Okay.
That's definitely true.
They gotta clean it up, though.
Yeah, you know, we're also forgetting is that Adam Archuleta up Mac Jones is you know what.
Who cares about what he said about other quarterbacks? Who cares?
No,
nothing to do with on the field.
You want to know why I care? You want to know why I care? Is because not one good thing was said about Tua on Sunday about this from this guy.
Woo!
Not one good thing was said about him.
Shouldn't that tell you something right there? Shouldn't that tell you something right there?
Exactly.
Shouldn't that tell you something?
That pisses me off.
Well,
let me ask you a question, Alex.
We gonna spank that ass this Sunday.
Let me ask everybody up here a question.
But what good thing did Mac Jones do on Sunday? What good thing did Mac Jones do on Sunday? Tell me that.
Hey, I've been real quiet, but when shit just is nonsense, I'm gonna call it out.
Quiet.
Let me ask everybody on the panel a question. If Adam Archuleta would have said the holy grail about Tua and everything would have been peaches and cream, was it going to change the fact that Tua was missing throws on the field?
Well, that's kind of funny because everything was peaches and cream with Mac Jones.
The answer is no.
I like peaches and cream. I like peaches and cream.
It's a good song.
But no, because everything was peaches and cream for Mac Jones. Not one bad thing was said about Mac Jones on Sunday. Not one bad thing was said about him.
Did all that praise that he was saying help Mac Jones in the game, Alex?
Man.
All he does was suck in Mac Jones' dick.
Said.
That's all he was doing.
Right.
My bad.
What does it matter what was being said?
How you doing, sir?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening,
Alex. I hope you're feeling a lot better, bro. Hey, man, I'm right with you, man. You have every right to be pissed off, bro. You're starting to sound like we are now, bro. Your anger is just directed at the wrong place, man. You're directed at the fans and the media and everybody else. But they're going to say what they're going to say, bro. Exactly. It's up to somebody. Yeah. It's up to number one to change that perception, man. And that's, I mean, I understand your anger. But I
what
think
Archuleta did, honestly, is nothing different than they've been doing for years and years.
He's not the only one. They all do.
Yeah, he's not the only one.
That's true. That's true.
The quarterback we talking about.
You can put them on mute, put on TV or wherever the hell you want to listen to, and just sync it up with the game. You can watch it at the same time. You don't have to hear any of them.
That's true.
The difference, though, Alex, true. We're all pissed that everybody else has good games and we don't. That's what we're pissed about.
I'm pissed that Geno Smith had a better rating than Tua.
Every other quarterback does make mistakes.
No one gives us credit, bro. Haven't you noticed that, though? No one gives us credit for that win. No one.
When we sit there and watch them not make mistakes for an entire game, and we don't get that in our own game. That's what we're upset about.
Every top quarterback this weekend had a bunch of mistakes.
Yeah,
it was a.
It's not hard to be the top quarterback in the first game of the week.
Russell Wilson got beat by Geno Smith.
Yeah,
they all had mistakes and they threw a lot of interceptions and they all threw for almost 400 yards.
I feel bad.
Bro, that field goal was crazy.
340 yards.
Geno Smith threw for more touchdowns than Tua.
This argument right now.
Whoa! We're talking over people. Let's chill out here. We're talking over people. Hold on.
I'm getting kind of excited.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. Is this a Cincinnati space?
So Lewis started with a question. What is the question? What's the question you started with?
I just don't understand.
Fans ain't having this debate right now. Their quarterback threw for
Dolphin fans, why are we bringing up other teams and other quarterbacks, how they played in week one? We're talking about our team. Who cares about Cincinnati, Baltimore, whoever? Who cares?
I've never been on one.
Right, so let's bring up their fans. So let's bring up their fans instead of their quarterback. Guess who's not having this debate today? The Broncos fans.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys.
We took that dub. We took
everybody.
that
Hold on, everybody, one at a time. Lewis started with a question for the panel, and Lewis, your question was again.
The question is, and again, when I was on the Fins tailgate with El Capitan, shout out to him, he fired up a string right after the game, and I said that I believe Tua Tagovailoa played a good game. It was a good, and after watching the film, I can still all 22s. And again, it's not because what TD said or anybody else that has broke down the film. From my eyes, from what I see, right? I can only talk about my perspective. I still would say Tua played an efficient game. He was okay, but bro, the throws that he's missing, wide open guys. These are not NFL throws where we're asking Tua now to throw to tight windows like we were with Devontae Parker and all the like that, where everybody was saying we didn't have the offensive weapons. Now it's Tyreek Hill. Now it's Cedric Wilson. Now it's Jalen Waddle. And these guys are running wide open. And we're missing plays. And again,
even at the same time, they were wide open.
It's
How
fine.
are we
it's
still
fine.
having this same discussion
with
Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and
Patriots.
Cedric Wilson on the field?
It's
How
fine
are
when
we
you play
still
the
having
New
this
England
same
Patriots.
discussion?
It's fine when you play the New England Patriots that the roster is just better than we all were picking the Dolphins. But the way Tua played on Sunday, we're losing against the Ravens if he plays like that. You're losing against Buffalo if he plays like that. You're losing to Cincinnati if he plays like that. So we're not criticizing the kid just because we hate him. But bro, again, I said it on my Twitter space earlier. Batman can lie. I can lie. Color can come up here and lie. Alex Diaz always comes up in here and lies. The facts of the matter are, listen,
Alex, get him, bro. Alex, get him.
The film don't lie, man. The film is telling you the truth. That's
I don't
all
think
I'm
Alex
saying.
thinks he's lying, bro.
I'm with the customer
To be
right now.
fair.
Just give me 20 minutes and then I'm going to go off.
I'm with the
Argue the
consequences.
film, man.
Look at that.
The film don't lie. I'm
gonna
sorry.
tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all probably ain't gonna want to hear. And I wanted Tua to succeed. First off, if he keep playing like that, we ain't gonna win. But I seen degression from him. I didn't see him excel in nothing.
Then we in trouble.
If you still doing the same thing, that means you degressing.
We in trouble.
JM, do you think he has more zip on the ball, like way more than last year? Because I see it.
What zip are you talking about, bro? Let's actually bring up the all 22 from this year, and let's bring up the all 22 from last year. What you're doing is lying to the audience that there's more zip. I was at the game. There is not more zip than there was last year or the year before.
Can I ask a question real quick, Ali?
Can anybody,
real quick,
Ali. Say yes or no. Is there more zip on his ball?
I'm going to save Batman just a little bit.
Jalen Waddle, hell yeah.
Ali, I got a question for Ali.
It doesn't look like it.
He dropped, but I got a question, just a general question for Ali, but for everybody. Like,
sorry, I got kicked out.
Does it matter? Like, even if there was more zip on the ball, we still only scored 13 points. So even if Batman's not lying,
that's even more important. That's even more important. Geno Smith threw more touchdowns than Tua. That I have a problem with.
Or you can say he had more zip on the ball, but his ball placement was all over the place. All the receivers had to jump for the balls.
Why don't we go ahead and crown Geno Smith the MVP then, huh?
Jesus.
Why don't we do that then?
Oh my God, bro! You understand
let's not talk over anyone. Wait. Don't talk over it. Don't talk over that.
Can I answer that, Batman?
Can we please not talk
over
it?
I spent the entire day today, Alex, trying to tell people that Russell Wilson outplayed Geno Smith last night, and I got laughed at, bro. So don't tell me that I'm crowning Geno Smith anything, bro. Okay?
I'm not
don't
talking
even
to you,
start
Color.
there. Because it's
He's
you all
talking to
been
me.
propping up Geno Smith all day
Color,
to try
I was
to say,
not talking
see, look,
to you. I
you
didn't
don't
say
have to
you.
be Russell Wilson to beat him. That's what you
I
all
didn't
been doing
Color,
all day.
I didn't say you, dude. I didn't
I'm
say you. I was
just
talking
saying.
about Ali.
Alex, the issue is
saying
this.
that. The people that are saying that laughed at me all day, bro. All day I've been arguing that point. Russell Smith threw for 340 yards last night. Geno Smith threw for 195. But because they won the game and he got one more touchdown, Geno Smith outplayed Russell Wilson? Get out of here with that nonsense, man. It's Geno Smith,
did not.
people.
Russell Wilson outplayed
It's Geno Smith.
It's still Geno Smith.
Exactly.
My argument is that the plays that Geno Smith did do where he was successful, we didn't see a single one of those with Tua. That is why I'm very
might be a
upset
fair
about this.
comparison. But to say that
Yo.
Russell Wilson got outplayed last night when he's the reason their team
I'm not
is still
arguing
in the
that
game.
at all. I'm
Yo,
not arguing.
Batman.
Yeah.
Hold up. Look up this real quick. 1972 Miami Dolphins first season preview game. We scored 20 points, and the other team had 10 points. We just did that last past week. That's weird as shit. And that was the Kansas City Chiefs. So, yo, I'm on that list, boy. I'm on that list. I'm on that ass.
Here's the bottom line. This is what we don't know yet, and we still don't know. And we'll find out next couple weeks because we got the Ravens and the Bills coming. Okay? The one thing we don't know, that 270 he put up yesterday, the question has already been posed only once today, but it's the pertinent question. Is that the ceiling or is that the average? Or is that
You posted that question, right?
And here's
We'll
the
find
thing.
out by the next game.
Here's the thing, and I'm just going to put it to you just like this. Kyler Murray threw for 270 yards per game last year. Tua hit 270 yesterday. His average last year was 204. There is no reason our production shouldn't be higher in the touchdown category, given that he added 66 yards to his average yesterday Sunday.
Well, hey, Color, you just said the most positive things that happened yesterday.
Now, what I'm saying is,
good.
if that's is that his ceiling or is that his average? Well, tell you what, I don't even want Kyler Murray at 270 per game. So what's that saying?
We in trouble then if that's his ceiling for Tua. Ay.
It's just sad. It's just sad that we got so enamored for 270 from Tua Tagovailoa when the opportunity of 400 passing yards was on the table.
Yeah.
No,
that's what the problem
Kansas City game in 2020, Lewis. Hold on. Let's go back to the Kansas City game in 2020. Tua put up 316 yards on 49 attempts. Patrick Mahomes put up 360-something on 29 attempts.
Color, how many yards? I know it's hypothetical, and I know we won the game, but I'm curious. How many yards would have been that catch to Alec Ingold, and that would have been a touchdown too? So
about another 35 yards.
35. So we would have been at the 300 mark, right? 300.
And
we're going to fullbacks and not wide receivers. Then.
And the one he threw to Tyreek.
I think that catch is going to be there this year. It's just remember they haven't really. They practiced that at practice, but they haven't. Alec Ingold hasn't been.
And he missed Tyreek multiple times, and he missed Jalen Waddle coming across the field multiple times.
Okay.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Craycraft dress. How come we couldn't run the same play we ran against the Eagles for a touchdown?
Yeah. Now, here's one thing for sure. We do know one thing, Color. One thing positive. I will give one thing positive about Sunday's game. Boyer can call the defense. I have no issues with Boyer.
Yes.
I don't want to hear
he
that.
He can definitely call the defense. In fact, I think the defense in ways is better.
Stop yelling at everybody. I do want to point out some positives since everybody forgets when we do point out positives.
Shout out to Destiny, new subscriber.
The game from start to finish. That's something we haven't done to the Patriots in 21 years was own the game start to finish. I'm proud of that. We scored in the third quarter like we need to freaking do. And guess what, people? We won the game.
Yeah,
what a kawiki dink.
I'll take it.
Hey, when did we go for that fourth down? Was that in the middle of the game?
That was before 24 seconds before halftime.
That was at the logo. That was right by the logo.
Yeah. So do you think that was the appropriate time to do that? Because remember, we saw two preseason games where they did that.
Look. We can argue. It's one of those plays. You're brilliant if you complete it. You're an idiot if you don't. But
that shit was dope.
It
though.
was to me, Ali. It kind of was one of those spots where you're like, who would do that on 4th and 7?
No,
we were questioning it during the preseason. That's why I'm like, let's take away from it. Damn.
But we had to do that to bring them alive because our drive was boring.
It wasn't even. It's not even that. And this is why. And this is why it was a good call, whether you made it or not. This is why it was a good call. There's 24 seconds left. Your defense is absolutely balling. We already know the New England Patriots are the same. They're the Miami Dolphins of 2022. So what the fuck does it matter? They don't have no timeouts.
And the fact that you got to remember, they don't have fucking Jason Sanders neither. So
they ain't doing none of that shit. Who cares?
Yeah. That was Sanders, that's right.
Yeah, Jason.
Whether it was good or bad, it was the right call.
That was kind of, and plus
not.
we were in that no man's land where you really can't kick a field goal and you really can't punt. You know what I mean?
And the thing is even if we turned it over right there, they would have still had to gain 25, 30 yards for
exactly. That's what I mean. We would have had them on their own. We would have had them on their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, exactly. Turned the ball over right there to bend over.
But the thing is where I was disappointed though is the fact that it took literally, because it was 2 plays before that 4th and 7 play was the first time we got Jalen Waddle the ball, and at that point, bro, I felt like again, I can't wait until McDaniel gets this shit figured out to get Gesicki more involved, get Waddle involved, and start having this balance and not just again. And I hate to say it because people are going to get mad, but he's always looking for Tyreek, and it's almost like that same shit that was going on with. Yeah, but again, a playmaker when you have multiple playmakers on this offense.
Okay, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
Batman.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. We were moving the ball with one player. That doesn't matter. And all this McDaniel, when he figures it out, let me explain something to the people that haven't watched the All 22. Go watch it. It was figured out week 1. What did McDaniel tell y'all today in his press conference? He was very disappointed. He knows there was plays left on the field, and you best believe. Which again, if we think that it was all fun,
he actually verbalized that.
Absolutely,
Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
He came out and said, "I was physically well." Again, I'm not saying word for word, but he said he was very disappointed in how the offense looked. You know what that means? When they watch the film in that fucking building, everybody that's out here spreading the Billy gospel how good it was, he knows that it was shit. So it's not that McDaniel. It's not that McDaniel has to figure it out. There's one person on this fucking team that has to figure it out, and it's Tua.
Well, here's the thing, though. So wait, so you just said. So I want to. No. I want to get this straight. So again, if he looks at Tyreek every play because he's the playmaker, right? But then you guys are going to sit here and you guys make an argument that, he's not looking at other guys. And, look at this guy over here, even though he's not even looking that direction. But this guy's wide open way over here on the other side of the field.
About to get nasty.
You know what everybody's been saying? You know what everybody's been saying? You know what everybody's been saying today?
What?
You know what everybody's been saying today, TD? You know what everybody's been saying today, CT? That it was a one read again that Tua was getting told, and again it came out of Tua's mouth. Whatever Coach McDaniel calls, wherever the play is designed to go, that's where Tua said out his mouth. That's where he's going. And see, to your point, that's the problem. Because Jalen Waddle, we make it seem like McDaniel's calling plays for Tyreek Hill. Maybe that's true, but I don't give 2 flying fucks. Because I said it last year when that narrative came up about Flores. He's telling them where to throw. If CT, let me tell you something right now. If they tell Tua Tagovailoa your number 1 read or your number 1 option is Tyreek, but you see Jalen Waddle, if you see him and he's coming across the field, you're not allowed to throw it to him?
Shit. Go through the projections.
They said that. I'm saying again.
Lewis, if that's the case, then how come we aren't firing our coach right now and shifting gears if that's the whole reason that we had problems on offense last year?
This is what
I think Mike
saying.
Nose was good. I think we're
This is what I'm saying. It's not Mike McDaniel.
I'm being hyperbolic, guys, man. I'm not saying we should really fire him. I'm saying what's the difference from last year? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, I was doing it to Lewis, but no, I feel you, Color. I feel that, man.
We
sat here and listened to Coach Flores get excoriated all offseason for telling Tua where to go with the football.
And well, not to go like a child. You're right, bro. This shit's annoying now. Like I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay for Mike McDaniel to do that.
Yeah, I hear you. And Lewis, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
There are certain situations where I felt like
Mike's got to change it. Lewis, I'm serious. He's got to. Go ahead, CT.
No, I was saying that I just feel like
tells Tua, hey, bro, get the hell. I don't even, honestly, bro, real talk, bro. This is Tua, bro. You got to get the guts and the cojones.
I got one more question for you.
Y'all missing my point. I didn't say that McDaniel.
Hold on, Lewis. What do you guys consider support?
Jesus. Is that a question for everybody to answer?
This guy is good, or somebody actually dialing up plays, regardless of whether he should be able to do more, what's more supportive? How about somebody dialing up plays to make the guy look good? How about that? I think it's pretty damn cynical that somebody can't. If Mike McDaniel has the ability to call plays that accentuate Tua and make him look good, then why aren't we seeing it? It seems to me it's either because he can't or because Mike McDaniel wants to piss the fans off purposely.
Yeah, which one is it?
Option A.
I think those are both wrong.
Actually, I think that how much of this is
dial up that makes him look good.
Thank God we got Skyler, right?
These plays that we knew that we were playing the Patriots. I brought it up to MC yesterday, and I think it's an interesting premise. Is how many of these plays that we know that, bro, he's a freaking genius. He's got plays up his sleeve. Question is when is he going to pull them out? Is he waiting for that Bills game to shock the Bills?
There were plays running wide open on Sunday. Them plays was there on Sunday. He should have did it.
No, wait a minute.
Here's the thing. I've seen 3 or 4 plays. I've seen 3 or 4 plays that he should have thrown. Now, if you're saying that every single time,
CT,
we're gonna
you need to check your video. You need to check your video, CT. If you're telling me
so
you
we're gonna go.
3 or 4
so
plays,
let me ask you the first one.
crazy,
So
CT.
no. Let me ask you the first one, bro, because this is gonna tell me everything I need to know about your evaluation skills here. So that very first play, right? That very first play when they had the 2 deep curls, and then Then Tyreek decided to break off that curl and continue to run.
How do you know what the play was? Were you in
Let him finish. Let him finish, Color. Hold on, Color.
Nah, Color's not going to do that.
No. Let him finish.
So again,
I'm gonna kill this narrative. Go ahead.
So go ahead.
I've been waiting.
Please tell me. So the play design is again shown on the equal sides of the field that they both of the outside receivers ran a 20-yard curl.
How do you know that?
They weren't curls. They were.
Which play is this? Which play is
no,
this?
they weren't go routes.
Oh shit, he got
Go
it.
back and watch the first fucking play, bro.
No, but he has it. Wait, hold up. He has it.
Man, put it on the big screen.
Yeah, he has it. Hold on. Look at this.
Got it. Go routes.
Go.
I'm looking at them on telemetry right now.
Damn.
Go watch the
go routes, bro.
Show me.
And look at the pattern too.
When Tyreek, when the ball was thrown,
you're showing again. You're showing what he actually ran, not what the play was. Because if you've seen, he realized that the defender was flat-footed. So instead of going to his curl, he decided to run a go route. The problem is now can I finish before you interrupt? Now the thing is where you don't realize
Y'all
is
like
that
brothers.
you already threw the fucking ball. Based on the route that he anticipated him throwing, what was the route that was called was the curl. The thing is in that moment, he decided to break off that curl and run a fucking fly route.
You were in that huddle. You were in that huddle.
Targeting anybody on that.
You were in that huddle, CT. You know what the play was called? You were in that huddle.
And there was no way he was targeting anybody on that. He was throwing the ball away.
That's what you said. You said that was the play.
I can't lie. CT does know football. I can't lie that.
No, CT, he still had enough time to see what Tyreek was doing to throw the ball, bro.
See, that's the thing. That's where you got to see, but that's where you route.
We don't know what the exact route was. You can't make that.
One at a time, everybody. He made a good decision.
Silencio.
Ball into the
One at a
dirt.
time, real quick.
When the play got busted.
All right, CT, you're talking about
the play didn't get busted at all, bro.
Because of the high
talking about the ball that
Batman trying to talk, man.
Hold on, yo, guys, chill out.
You're talking about the play that it didn't get tipped, but apparently it got tipped, right? That's the play you guys.
It looked like it got
tipped. Yes, and it did not get tipped at all. And it didn't get tipped at all.
The ball was not tipped.
The ball was not. He threw the ball based on just like the opposite receiver ran the exact same route. Both of them had 20-yard curls. They were supposed to go out 20 yards and turn around.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Do you understand the basis of symmetry in that play?
No, I do understand. Well, let me ask you a question.
So again, that was its intent.
Wow.
Now that was its intent. The problem is Tua threw that ball before Tyreek even decided. Once he saw that the fucking defender was flat-footed,
on that first play, CT.
Yes.
On that first play, CT. Okay. On that first play, what coverage was New England in when they were showing that first play, CT?
The very first one?
The one you're talking about, what coverage was New England in?
I don't remember off the top of my head. It was probably fucking.
It was cover one.
Okay.
And when Tyreek Hill came out of his break and got shoulder length to shoulder with the Hold on. Okay, cover three. There was cover three. Guess what? There was one safety back.
My screen real quick.
There was one safety back, right? There was one safety back. I don't give a fuck what the coverage does. What I'm telling you is when Tyreek Hill got shoulder length to shoulder length with his fucking with the corner, what happened? Tyreek hit the afterburners and took off. If Tua Tagovailoa
is this the first play?
Now bring it up and let's play the fuck. I would like to see the actual play in fucking play. You watched this shit.
Running deep. He stopped
He
running
broke
deep
off
to
his.
come back.
No,
Jesus
he didn't.
Christ.
He fucking sat there and instead of breaking down
you
and
guys
turning for that fucking curl, he
You
decided when he saw the defender flat-footed to then fucking take off and go for a go route.
Can I explain this picture real quick, Batman? Because it's not just the batted ball that I want to explain. Okay.
Well, watch it now, Cruz. We'll watch the video. I see you.
When everybody started claiming that that the ball was tipped. See, this is the problem when you all go so hard on stuff that's not reality, okay?
No, I think we all agree that the ball was.
Hold on a second, Batman. I understand what you're saying. It's not my point to point out, other than for the people that still believe it was tipped, it wasn't recorded as a batted ball. So, number two, when you start dying on those types of hills, what it does is it causes people like me to go and look. And guess what I happened to find while I was looking? Look at the rest of that stat line.
The throwaways, the spikes.
Look what I happened to stumble across when I was looking for the batted ball. Spike, throwaway, 1. Spikes, 0. Drops, 1. Bad throws, 7.
7 out of
21.9% of his passes were bad throws.
I see some gematria in that. I ain't gonna lie with y'all.
Not just incomplete, bad
23
throws.
were on target.
Look at the 80% and the 71. What?
That was last year, Iceman.
Oh no, I know. I was just looking at something else for my sake, gematria.
And like I said, and this is where I said at the beginning. So again,
bad throws compared to 17 drops. But we got told all season, all off season, that he had the most drops of anybody. It was everybody dropping the football.
I hear you.
Bullshit. And that's where I said at the beginning of the chat that again, for game 1, that's not bad. Again, now if we're consistently seeing that throughout the year, then I'm going to be concerned. But for game 1, it's not bad for the first game.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, come on. So Joe Burrow throwing 4 interceptions and having a fumble. That's not bad. That was a good game.
We all agree that Tua played average.
If the kicker would have made the field goal.
They got 1, 2, 3.
No, it was a clip picture. That was ProFootballReference.com, ladies and gentlemen, who aggregates their stats right from the NFL official line. So there you go.
A 4-3.
Ain't no PFF pay to play.
I mean, everybody dropping back for that cover 3.
Agent Phillips keeps doing
that. Watch what happens to that.
But Waddle comes
high snap. That high snap though. That's a high snap.
I'm not worried about the high snap, bro. What I'm trying to say is if you go back to the beginning, you watch that the wide receiver at the bottom of the screen in Hill.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
We had to spend all day arguing reality about it.
Let's do it one at a time.
Play didn't even affect the game.
Let's do it one at a time. One at a time.
CT, tell me when to pause it, all right?
Say it again.
You can tell me when to pause it if you want.
That's a clean field too.
All right.
Looks like a video game. It's crazy.
Shit. Looks like Madden. Damn.
Oh yeah, all I had to
pause
do
it here.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You missed it. You got to go back a little bit.
Okay. He should have made that. He should have threw that ball to Tyreek.
So right here, you're looking right there. So okay, both of them, both receivers, they're running a mirrored route. Now, if you watch the bottom guy, he stops at the 40 and he sits on his curl. Now, I agree in this semblance. If you look already, Tua's winding up to throw the ball already. Okay. Now, he's anticipating that just like that wide receiver at the bottom of the screen, he's going to hitch that curl around that 40-yard line. So if you want to now, if you can play it and then pause it right when Tua's throwing the ball, right there. Okay. At that time, he realizes that Hill is continuing to run on a go route because he saw that his defender was flat-footed, and he decided to turn that into a go route.
There was a 9 call on the play.
Can I ask a question?
Maybe there was a 9 route on the play.
Now that
CT,
ball
can I ask you a
is
question?
going to land right exactly where Tyreek Hill had he ran that curl.
You have
It
to
CT, can I ask you a question?
when there's no assumption to be made. Maybe there was just a 9 route on the play. That's what it looks like to me.
I was just going to ask, how do you even know that they were running mirrored routes? How do you know for a fact?
We just know, Ali.
That's actually
okay. Well, I just know I'm going to win the fucking lottery.
The Shanahan
oh my
offense.
God! What am I even waiting for?
It's ran by the Shanahan offense quite a bit, and it is a double curl pattern.
Okay, well, until McDaniel or someone from the offensive coaching staff confirms that, I don't necessarily know for a fact that is valid. You can assume and you could speculate, but that's all it is.
Okay, and then I am speculating that again.
No, CT talking like a coach.
Tells
I
me
can't
right
lie.
now the location of where that ball lands. He was anticipating Tyreek Hill sitting on that.
Wait, can I say something? Can I say
This
something?
play is Tua threw a balloon. That's it's the only thing that's fact here.
Yo, I can't lie. I'm back for CT on this one though. I know he probably just assuming, but honestly, CT, I see where he's coming from. That he's just reading the play as a coach, honestly, from his perspective, because he does know
there
his.
Where the ball lands, the ball lands right there at the 40, which is the exact place that look at the other one, wide receiver, boom, right there, coming back to the 40 at the bottom.
Ask you a question?
He's assuming that Tyreek Hill is going to run that same pattern.
Look where Waddle plants for his curl. How come Tyreek doesn't even bother to start?
Tyreek doesn't even stop, bro. He doesn't even stop.
Yeah, well, actually, he does hesitate right there.
Wait, he has two options though. Check it, because if you see again, wait, CT's hold up.
What he realizes is he's got the cornerback.
Yeah, right. But yo, CT.
So he decides to try to continue instead of sitting on that curl.
But look, they have two options though in that play as well. They can do the comeback or they can do the go route. I'm sure that's how they have two options. In football, they always have those two options no matter what. That's like right then and there, the bread and butter. So that's a save. That's a save.
Double curl, but there's no way for CT to know that.
Well, that part he can just see from the film though. I think he sees it from the film part. I don't think he knew it like that.
It was a way for Tua to see that Tyreek Hill was open though. It was a way for Tua to see that.
Yeah, but the problem is by the time that he let go of the ball, Tyreek wasn't even past it.
That's where he threw it to. CT, that's where he threw it. He was throwing it to Tyreek anyway. He should have been through the ball, and he should have threw it farther.
That was a terrible throw.
It was. Appreciate it, Cruz.
See, for me, the biggest thing was that he still had enough time to see where he was going and still throw the ball.
Right there at that spot, the ball still would have been at his feet.
Not if again, just like the bottom receiver, he comes back on that route.
Makes it to the 40. Hold on, Waddle made his curl at the 40. Which
he planted at the 45 and came back to the 40.
Where the ball landed. Let's see where the ball landed. See if the ball got
one thing, that play right there showed where the zip wasn't on the ball for Tua. That play that we just showed.
You saw his feet too.
I get you, but that was just a horrible throw. It was. If you look at who's the guy on the bottom, it was Waddle, right? It was Waddle. Waddle was the receiver on the bottom.
The play. Why did everybody have to defend it like it was the freaking play of the game?
No, it's not for me. I feel like that's where Tua and Tyreek need to be better and have better communication and say, look, dude, if you see me beating my guy, don't fucking throw the route that you assume I'm going to run. You can see I'm fucking running this go because I had the defender on his fucking
gotta have
his
trust.
heels and throw it to me next time. And now if we continue to see Tua doing stupid shit like that.
Well, maybe they should have played in the preseason more then.
And this is where I actually agree with JM. I wanted this. They should have played more during the preseason. I agree.
Yeah,
the ball landed at the 40. Anybody really
fair enough.
About that.
So let's fire the coach.
I still wish they kept the 4. I still wish they kept it.
We're 9-8. We can fire the coach for that.
That's where the ball
landed. But they didn't, so this is where they get criticized at. And every game is going to be the same damn thing.
See, that's why I keep saying I feel like we should have just kept the 4th game. That's my opinion, because that would have brought a lot more film and study for them.
Nah, man, because in all reality, the thing is coaches got to stop being freaking scared of getting their players injured. And then when teams come out looking like shit, like our run defense and not being able to tackle anybody, bro, it takes people time to get into it. And then you guys, and then, you know, the coaches are going to be like, oh, well, fuck, we should have played them more in the preseason. Well, you should have thought about that shit before you decided not to play them.
They got to get all those kinks out now.
It's not even the coaches, it's the players.
We looked good against
they'll
the
work on
Eagles,
it.
and everybody said that was vanilla. Well, if that's what we look good doing, why do we have to make it more complicated? Run vanilla shit then. If that's what we look good doing against the Eagles, and everybody said we weren't showing our cards, but we were moving the ball. So seems like we need to go back to vanilla.
Color, I can't lie, that was a fun one too when you said vanilla shit.
Let's welcome Pete. Hey, Pete. So I was asking a question earlier. I don't know if you got to hear me. Did you the Tua jersey you ordered? Did you order it through NFL or Fanatics? The one you ordered that's coming this week.
Batman. The last guy. Look, listen, Batman. Tua is not my quarterback no more. My coach is frustrated.
Is this
He's not
Pete?
happy.
Oh.
He is not happy. The fans, after a win, do not sound happy.
No.
The fans see what Skyler can do with these wide open guys in the middle of the field. Teddy Bridgewater does not deserve to be on the bench. These guys are being mistreated. That's not fair what these two guys have to go through, right? It's not fair that they have to sit on the bench when they're clearly better than the starter on the team. How will people feel how will the fan base feel if the coach were to start Greg Little at left tackle over Teron Armstead, Batman?
That's foolishness right there.
Now, if you want to play the right tackle, let Austin Jackson sit on the bench by all means.
That is a perfectly valid question. I know exactly what Pete's trying to say with it, guys.
Oh,
The
Lord.
question needs to be answered.
That happens, I'll be kicking the table.
What if we started River Craycraft over Tyreek Hill? Hey, let's do what everybody else did. Tyreek ran the wrong routes. Okay, so let's replace Tyreek with River Craycraft. Y'all game for that?
Hey, I love River Craycraft, but no, I'm not replacing Tyreek for River Craycraft.
Then I rest Pete's case.
Is it true that he got called up for the game, Craycraft?
Yeah, he suited up, bro.
Did he get a snap?
He actually played in the game. They had him on running routes, being a decoy.
You got to forget that the whole fourth quarter, I watched the game from the tunnel because it was too damn hot. I had never had to do that in my life. Never.
I was kind of shocked, man, that Cedric Wilson had a couple good catches, but then
he's
kind of
fast.
disappeared, bro.
I'm kind of shocked Patriots already dropped Lynn Bowden.
I'm not.
I wasn't shocked. I knew that was
the
coming.
right
Come on.
information.
Be for real.
I
We all
thought
saw
they
that.
always take Miami players and turn them into gold. I thought they would turn them into gold or something.
Those days are long
they
over
always
now.
try to get that. They always
It's
try to
ending.
get that one player because they think that one player is going to give them some inside information, and then they release them after week one or after we play them. They do that shit every
We did the same
year.
thing. We got the safety from them, but Bethel came from.
Yeah,
New
but
England.
he's still on our team. He's still playing, bro.
That's true.
They just pick up guys that they know ain't gonna play, but they're like, Miami don't need him. Let me see if I can squeeze out some information from him.
What up, Bonjo?
Hello, my wonderful people.
What's going on?
What's up, BJ?
Is this Tua near Von Joe or is this regular Von Joe?
So here's the thing. This is CT's Von Joe.
It looked like you just
Before
took an L in the
Before you get
Madden.
into that, Bonjo.
Oh,
No, hold on.
Bonjo. What does that mean?
Real quick. Just real quick. No, just real quick. I'm gonna defend CT on this one, and I'm gonna give you two reasons why. And this is two logical reasons. One, we've known this has been reported by Tyreek himself that Tua knows the playbook better than him. Right? So we still with me? Everybody okay with that? All right. Two, and this is the bigger reason. Tua is a spot thrower. He throws, and this has been, again, we've seen Tua throws to a spot. So if that was the route, which was a curl route, he was throwing to that spot, and Tyreek pretty much ran the go route, that's probably why you have to play looking like that, because Tua is a spot thrower over.
Yeah. And that's something he needs to improve on. I think that he needs to communicate with Tyreek and go, okay, I was throwing to that spot, but
you have to have some kind of signal. Put your hand up, put your arm out in like a flying, something to signal, hey, I'm breaking off my original route. I'm going for the go route. I got my guy beat. Just throw it up to me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
something. Communication.
Tua should have seen that though. That's the problem. Tua should have seen that.
Tua is a spot thrower. He's shown you he's a spot thrower. He throws to a spot on the field. And it could be
fair. JM's just saying that he doesn't want a spot thrower.
And I agree, but that's where you have somebody who has elite anticipation and good accuracy to where, again, that's his game. He's not a Josh Allen where, or whoever who has a rocket arm.
Why are we accepting that, though, CT?
What?
Because he's not built the same way. That's why you have to accept it, Color. He doesn't have a rocket arm. He doesn't have a rocket arm.
Why are we accepting it? We know that. Why are we?
I don't think we're accepting it. Color.
We're accepting it because all we got right now, dude.
That's all we got.
We have.
How
no
is that all we got?
It.
When before I left, Batman, I was just sitting here telling you it's not fair. Teddy Bridgewater's on the bench. He's better. He doesn't limit this team.
He doesn't have
Skyler either. Batman, how would it feel? Listen, fellas. Iceman, I know you're gonna love this, bro. When is the last time the Miami Dolphins had any accolade rookie? Win Rookie of the Year. This is our chance this year with Skyler, bro. Think about winning Rookie of the Year, making the playoffs, and yeah, we probably lose the first game of the playoffs.
I'll take
it. Wouldn't you take that, bro?
I'll take it. Don't play with me like that, Pete. Don't do that to me.
Bro, like, is Skyler missing these options? Do you think Skyler's going to miss these options?
That's not going to happen.
Bro, Pete, you playing with my emotions over here. Damn.
Don't let him
bro, it feels like that. It feels like Big Ben's rookie year. Steelers with that magnificent defense. We still have that intact. We're going to get turnovers. Can you imagine Skyler in short field position? Skyler Thompson in third and short situations can run the ball. He's going to break tackles.
Skyler can run, yeah.
This team is behind the ball, man. Like, be real with yourselves. We cannot continue with this stuff.
It's not going to happen because...
Joe, I just wanted to... I don't
never say never.
What's up?
How was your experience at the first time at the tailgate and all that? Tell everybody.
So first of all, I got an echo. Is that me or?
No, not your Xbox that you took that L in Madden. That's what it is.
First off, you'll never disrespect me with saying. Never disrespect me.
Yo, I got that smoke now. We got that, bro. You don't want this. You don't want this.
Disrespect me with an Xbox.
Hey, you don't know when you get in there. No, I got you, bro.
Exactly. I PlayStation fine. I even like playing with my ex's box.
I hit you.
I
gotta give it that smoke. Nah, I'm gonna give Vaughn that smoke, bro. I'm gonna give him that smoke.
I'll never play with my Xbox. No.
All right, I see you. I'll cross gen. I got you.
But check this out. The experience, first off, it was stupid hot. But the tailgating was lit though. It was my first time having a lobster roll. So shout out to Tailgater, Cameron 954, that crew. I never had a lobster roll. It was actually solid. Pretty.
That was your
pretty
first
damn good.
tailgate, Bonjo?
Yeah, that was my first official tailgate.
You definitely looked the part, bro. You fit right in, man. You knew exactly what to do, bro.
Thank you.
I'm always from everybody though is I love y'all, but y'all need to learn to drink more water. Because I've seen pictures of quite a few people that you guys look out of sorts, bro. You guys got to get that gallon of water. Bro, you got to bring the gallon of water with you and stay hydrated.
CT, I don't think you understand, CT. It was ungodly hot.
It was
when we got to the stadium, nobody was drinking beer at that point.
It's like the beach.
Even on the promenade in the shade.
I was still drinking beer, but I drank water during the game.
Well, I was telling MC and a couple other people, bro. You guys got to get they have the little they're little shoulder pads, but they're inflatable. You throw them in your freezer the night before, and bro, you throw them on your shirt.
I don't think you understand.
You guys got to do small little things, bro.
I
know it's not going to stop it. I know it's not going to stop it, but I'm saying. Bro, you guys got to do because man, I'm worried about y'all because especially when Color said he was near heat exhaustion. Bro, I love y'all, man, and y'all got to start doing some of these little things to try to help a little bit, bro.
So hold on, real quick. Hold on,
bro. We were chilling. We had the chills before we even got in the stadium, bro. And we were keeping water up. I spent $100 on water, man.
Yes, exactly. Let me explain to CT.
It was brutal hot, bro.
I think Steven really had heat exhaustion, but we literally had a block of ice that we broke up, and I wrapped it in my towel and literally had it on my neck. One guy had a piece of ice under his head.
Just one ice?
Damn. No, it's like a big piece of ice under his hat. I think I went through like 7 bottles of water, and it was like the big long waters, the 5-bottle. I think I went through like 7 bottles of them, and I still went to take a piss, and it still was not clear.
Wow.
So I know I was still and that's
Bon Joe, the good news is you gotta drink the water before you go, bro. That's the problem. But that's the good news. If you still have to piss, if you still feel like you have to piss, you're not dehydrated. So that's
but color. I'm saying anybody that knows when you're in the medical arena, when you have enough water in you, your urine comes out clear.
Right.
But mine,
pale yellow.
But mine was
pale
yellow. That's how I was still dehydrated. Mine was still yellow, and I was just like,
well, that's what I was saying. You guys got to drink before you go. That's what I was trying to get at. Is you got to be super hydrated before you go.
I'm saying me and my mom did, CT. Me and my mom were well hydrated.
I didn't have any. I was hydrated with beer. I had no water.
We don't drink alcohol, dude.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem, Batman. But yeah, CT color. I'm glad you guys did because man. I don't want nothing to happen to bro. I know it's hot as balls down there.
Don't worry about none of that.
My mom's a nurse of 40-some years, so we're all right there.
Yeah,
we've done a lot of hiking in Arizona, dude.
Hey,
you guys
all
know
these guys think it's fun and games until they get a thermometer shoved in their
It happens before you even realize it. If you already feeling the effects of it, it's too late.
Oh yeah, but that's what I was saying, and your mom will tell you, bro. A lot of these guys will get real uncomfortable when you get to that point when you're hot enough, bro. They don't take your temperature anyway, except rectal. So if
I knew I was getting dehydrated,
bro, you better keep yourself hydrated.
Man, why are we talking about dehydration?
Like my fingers.
Seen that shit happen in the field.
Because unlike you, I'm concerned about the individuals, and if I can give them small points of advice,
problems, people,
that nobody got problems.
Tua ears do, man.
Oh my God!
Talk about things other than Tua.
Look, we can talk about dehydration. What else y'all want to talk about? What type of CT? Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman, you wear gel on your head?
I feel like I'm in a movie right now.
You wear gel on the head?
No. Hold on, guys. Shout out to Bill Belichick.
Hey, CT, you put lotion on your arms after you shower?
For keeping the slave boys employed by holding up the tent for the players on the bench, man. That was real classy there, Bill.
The only reason these guys were dehydrated is because Tua couldn't put any points and you guys were frustrated.
That too.
I don't know about all that, but I know my
man literally had people.
Let's talk about this defense.
This is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about.
Hold on. The man had guys standing in the sun holding up a tent for the players on the sideline. These guys were baking in the sun holding this tent
I hope it's hot the whole year so all those fans can feel
yeah.
it. No, I'm joking, bro.
I saw that, and in the middle of the third into the fourth quarter, bro, you saw all of their defenders start slowing down,
no,
bro.
I'm joking. I would never want that.
They were finished at the end of the second. Dude, their defense was finished at halftime, bro. I swear to God, you could feel their heartbeat stop, dude.
I just know that's when our run game really started going. Our run game really started going midway through that third, where you could tell, bro, their defenders had their hands on their hips. They were bent over, bro. I thought one guy, and I don't know who it was, but there was one Patriots guy who kept bending over after each play. Bro, I was waiting for him to throw up.
But it ain't no surprise.
That's an advantage, though, to those players.
I saw Judon walking off.
Their defenders were like, "Oh, we're a couple seconds away from halftime. We're going to get out of this heat," and we took advantage of that. And that heat made Waddle one step faster than them three defenders and split.
I saw
why
Batman.
But Judon was walking off the field during in the fourth quarter. He was walking off the field, and Judon looked like he was done, like he had enough.
Hey, and I didn't mean to the weather to the freaking fans. I meant it actually to the players. It's an advantage for the Dolphins.
The lower bowl was
for
on
us.
fire.
That shit is an advantage. That's what I meant.
Absolutely, Iceman. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that touchdown before the half was precisely because of the heat.
And I brought
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
If we get a playoff game, and it is, we have home field advantage, and Buffalo has to come down here to play a playoff game.
It's gonna help us.
Oh my God, bro! I'm gonna be so freaking excited.
The weather's lovely around that time.
CT. Oh no, bro! I remember being in Miami.
Can't score in the third quarter.
95-degree Christmas days, bro. Come on.
But serious, on a serious note, I know this is something that nobody wants to talk about, but we were most of us were worried going into the season. As far as what Boyer was going to bring as far as the defense, because we thought that, I thought this is still Flores' defense, the way he put this together, obviously, and the turnaround that we had last year was because of, in my opinion, Flores taking over back to the play with the play calling. Now, what the defense, granted, I understand the firepower. It's not, we're not comparing it to anything else. I'm just saying the defense came out and showed out. I was very, very impressed with our defense. And that's still with us dropping back like Phillips and stuff like that in coverage. Those are things I don't want to see.
Bro, that's without Byron Jones.
It's not without Byron Jones.
My thing is I said it on TFTG, and I have to real quick. My bad, Pete. Real quick. I will publicly apologize, Josh Boyer. I did not believe in you, and I talked shit about you all off season because I did not think you were going to hold up your end of the bargain. But thank you very much because you did hold up your end of the bargain. So my bad.
I will accept that apology by proxy for him. Thank you very much, CT.
How many? What did Emmanuel Ogba do?
All of us questioned him at some point, though. All of us had doubts.
Do you guys like Josh or no?
Excuse me, but you will not find receipts of me saying that, bro.
You can find receipts of me, though. Call all this praise that we stopped an offense that, again, looked like the Miami Dolphins of 2021. Talk to me about Josh Boyer and that defense when we play Buffalo week 3. And you tell me that we're holding Buffalo to 7 points. You got me right doing that. We out here gonna crown Josh Boyer because he stopped the New England Patriots that has no offensive coordinator.
Baltimore. We're skipping Baltimore.
Even with Baltimore.
I'm not clowning him. I'm just saying that I expected it to be an absolute shit show.
He's intelligent enough to
without Brian Flores, I expected it to be a shit show, and it was not a shit show.
Hold on, I have one issue with the defense.
It was a shit show. Having Jalen Phillips and Melvin Ingram in pass coverage is a shit show.
Yes, that's the only thing that I would criticize him for.
So it's a shit show.
Put the fingers to the ground and get with it.
Turnovers. I've said it before. People call me crazy about Emmanuel Ogba. Nobody gets pressure on one-on-one.
That's hilarious.
And what? So was the Emmanuel Ogba re-signing worth it? His only sack yesterday was on a busted play. He ran straight in. Other than that, he does nothing else. If he doesn't have a free rush to the quarterback.
All I know is I put my money where my mouth is. I took the prop bet.
The edge was getting chewed up all game
for a defensive score.
Batman, what's that on your head? What logo?
What
logo is that?
Out by halftime.
But
okay. I couldn't make it out to see what it was.
Hold on. There's one issue that I do have with the defense.
Logo?
All right. Could you guys hear me?
I got a couple Baltimore concerns.
It's either that or I need my glasses.
Okay, so my issue with and I'm gonna ask the panel: how many pressures did we get or sacks did we get without blitzing?
None.
We're all that organic pressure we've been hearing about. We're all these front court pressure that we were gonna create.
No, that's a blitz. We still don't have organic pressure.
Exactly.
Oh, you're talking about D ends. Okay.
Exactly. We still can't get organic pressure.
I did see some, but not enough to say that it's improved.
But here's the issue. Forget about organic pressure, because if we're going to hope about organic pressure, that means Lamar Jackson is going to have 40 seconds back there, because those 3 fat boys on that defensive line can't catch Lamar Jackson.
Man,
so the issue that
Yes, they can, bro. Yes,
that's where everybody's been singing Jerome Baker's praises. Jerome Baker's the one that's supposed to be his kryptonite.
And Ogba is not catching Lamar Jackson.
This game Sunday come down to whether our DBs can keep up with their new speed. Look,
listen,
I keep hearing a new wide receiver in
They're
free
pretty
agency.
fast, man.
If
I
that
can't
wide
lie.
receiver is slower than our defenders, we own this game Sunday.
Color.
There's no way.
Devin Duvernay is
No.
speed is
He's
gonna
he's a
smoke
4-3
Nick
receiver.
Needham.
Needham's
Devin
I told
Duvernay
you
is gonna
guys.
smoke
Look,
Nick
I told
Needham.
you
Is he
guys,
that
if
good?
shot,
Like,
baby.
If
Yeah,
our
four
defenders,
catches, I think.
if our
Needham has
defenders
no-
don't let them
No.
take the top off,
It
we
He's a
got
kick
this
returner.
game.
Iceman,
No,
it's
I
not
told
about
y'all.
is he that
He's
good.
not gonna be a
It's
problem.
just that
He was on
once
their
he
team
gets
last year.
behind Nick Needham, Lamar Jackson buys 2 extra seconds like he could. He's gonna throw it downfield.
I told y'all,
Touchdown.
Needham has
I hear you, I
no
hear you.
business
Again,
as a
Easy.
boundary corner.
That's okay,
I
Pete,
said
as
that.
long
Especially
as
if
our
we blitz.
defenders are keeping up.
And
It's going to come
you
down
remember
to speed in
you
the
remember the
secondary.
Brandon Jones safety blitz fumble Melvin Ingram.
Right,
It's
right.
going to come down to
Okay,
speed in the
you
secondary.
do that to
We've
Lamar
got the
Jackson
line.
like that, he shakes that one free guy coming in.
Mhm.
He buys time. He has all day now.
I like
So
it.
now
I like
he's
it.
just looking for the deep guy to see
They
who
still have
smoked
to
this
get
guy.
separate.
What you're missing, Pete, is actually, as a matter of fact, Brandon Jones is not the only guy that was in the backfield on that.
No, we had the.
You
we
right,
had the
CT?
kid, the
You
rookie.
good, bro?
We had the kid
That
at
Christian
Brandon.
Wilkins was
Yo,
in there.
Through it, bro.
Christian
When they
Wilkins
start
was
hearing
right
what I
there,
gotta
too.
say,
Drink some
start
water,
going
CT,
to it.
bro.
Was right there too. No, I don't want to hear what you say when you sit there and say that Brandon Jones. Oh, you only has to shake Brandon Jones. Nah, Christian
That's all he has
Wilkins
to
was
do.
right there in the fucking pocket too. Bullshit. There was not. Brandon Jones was not the only one that was in the backfield on that sack. Stop it.
Batman, do you
All
think
he
the
has to do
O-line
is
improved
shake
or
Brandon
no?
Jones and
If you
escape
all
the
watch,
pressure. Those
if
fast,
you go
slow
back
guys
and
can't
watch
catch
the
him.
All-22 from the Ravens game last year, our only concern is whether their new whatever receivers they brought
A little
in
bit?
free
All right.
agency, if those guys can't outrun our defenders, we own this game. We just do.
Do you
They
guys
have
feel
no
confident
answer
in the
for our
offensive
defense
line or
at the
no?
line. They have no answer for our defense at the line.
Our O line has definitely improved. Our O line. Now we're gonna go back to the D line, but if you're asking me the question, Armstead. I don't know if you
Our
guys saw
O-line
those
has
clips
issues right now.
No, we do. But I'm saying Armstead is solid. Like we
Okay.
saw that. We
What
saw
about
that.
Greg? Maybe Greg. What do you think about him?
What kills me, what concerns me about this offensive line is just like last year, we cannot fucking block an inside stunt to save our fucking lives. We cannot fucking do it. We got our ass whooped by that last year. And this first game, the frickin' bro, Bill Belichick did the same shit. Eichenberg and Teron Armstead were not communicating. Colin Williams and Robert Hunt weren't communicating. Bro, we got beat so many times on inside stunts, it's not even freaking funny.
Hey, did any of that miscommunication matter when Tua's missing wide open guys?
Yes. No bullshit. So again, Pete, bro, 4 times, and I've watched it now 4 fucking times. We got beat on inside stunts, and the fucking guy is running free straight at fucking Tua, free.
Yeah,
untouched.
but I mean, look, this is what I'm saying. A couple times the O-line had miscommunication issues, but there was other times.
That's just on inside stunts, bro. That's just on inside stunts. That is
Y'all
not
act like the defense isn't a bunch of professionals out there too.
Exactly. So when the offensive line messes up a few times, that's okay.
If you want to be in position, if our offensive line is in position and they get beat, that's one thing. But the fact is
it's not actually possible, Alexander, and you know it. You know damn well that there's a pecking order for that award. And Tua ain't a pecking order for it. Even if he did have an MVP season, he
Batman said it too, though.
award.
Batman said it. He'd be the first one ever to do it, bro.
So
check
you
me
all
out.
know damn well
When
there's
it
a
comes-
pecking order for that award, and it has nothing to do with what people actually do.
It's a
Tua is
never
not
know,
in
man.
position
So-
to be
so-
fighting for the MVP. If anything, he's going to get comeback player of the year, and that's what he can amount to.
I'd rather get him all the stats. Most
Hey, I got a
improved.
question. I got a question for
Hold on,
everybody
Pete,
here.
Pete, hold on.
Give
Pete,
him
let me
all
just-
the stats,
Pete,
shit,
real
all the
quick, Real quick,
accolades.
Pete.
I
Real
want
quick,
everybody's
because-
answer. Go ahead.
Hold
man.
on, Pete, real quick, because you were saying about the blitz and does it matter? And I think it does because I already spoke to this last year that 2 o'clock was broken. Him getting hit and players coming free does not help with that comfort that I want him to build in the pocket, as well as fixing his mental clock. as far as having time in the
but
pocket.
that's not the point I'm trying to
I
make.
know, Color.
I'm saying he can have an MVP performance, but he'll not get the award because there is
You
people
still talking
waiting in
about that?
line for
Color,
award.
Ignore that. That's just.
It's like the Hall of Fame.
Who's gonna
people.
talk
There are
about
people-
Then give it to
Justin. Color. They're
Then
trying
give it to
bait
Justin. Justin Fields.
Color, let me ask you, are you talking MVP too, bro?
We're not gonna get I don't want to get into the Ravens game until Thursday when we talk about the upcoming game, but I do want to get a question, and I understand where Alex is gonna come from. He's gonna talk about what we did to him last year, and I understand he had a lot of guys down for the Ravens game. Baltimore had a lot of issues, but we did come in and we showed up. Now my question is, not getting into the specifics of the game, because we're gonna do that on Thursday. Just I want a simple answer, nothing crazy. And I want to start with CT. We're gonna work around real quick. Do you think the Dolphins could pull a victory this Saturday? CT. Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
absolutely. And just one reason why is just like last year, bro, they already had major injuries. So that's it. That's mine. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely do.
Alexander?
I think he's with the custody right now.
Got a customer. Yeah.
JM?
Wait.
Yeah, he
Wait,
said
I
yes.
didn't get to hear. I was using the bathroom. What was the question?
So the question is, do you think there's a multiverse universe where the Dolphins could win on Sunday?
Doctor Strange.
In the multi-universe.
Quantum leap, baby. Quantum leap.
He threw that pun in.
You mean in the VR? You mean if I play on the VR, will he win? On my Oculus? If I put on my Oculus, I could make him win if I'm the quarterback on the Oculus.
But you think so? There's no chance of us winning this game on Sunday.
No, seriously.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know, man.
We're gonna get into
After
on
what
Thursday.
not if Tua missed them. Not if Tua missed them same passes he was missing Sunday. We gonna lose.
Okay. What about you,
He was
Bonjo?
missing them last year, and we still beat them.
Bonjo?
We looking at a uninjured.
Uninjured JM, bro. Both of their tackles are injured, and they lost Kyle Fuller. Stop
what
that.
mean?
They already have major injuries, and it's only week 2.
That tells me.
Okay, so
that all that tells me is we should blow their ass out.
I like that.
Get to that ass. Philip, better get to him real quick.
Okay.
Bonjo, what about you?
So with me, could we win? Of course. It's any given Sunday. Will we win? I say no. And it's simply because, they got injuries, but we have injuries on our already tattered O-line. So
I'm gonna tell you right now, Batman.
Hold on. Let me go in order real quick. Color.
So that's my answer.
So I don't think we're as bad off against the Ravens as everybody's making out. We beat them last year. If you look at the parity in the NFL and you assume equal soft progression by both teams, there should be no reason. We held them to 9 points last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know things have changed, but for our part, things have gotten better on defense. People say on offense, okay, fine, whatever. But we played half the game with Jacoby Brissett last year and still beat them. I mean, we've done it. We've got the keys to success against them. It's going to come down to whether whatever receivers they've brought in, if they can get behind our defense, because the only outlet Lamar has against us is those deep bombs. And if he can't complete those deep bombs and we do what we did last year, we should easily beat these guys.
Okay. What about
the other thing I want to say is,
my bad.
We can also, this is a question next after we finish the rounds on this question. Do you think it's any kind of indicator if we go out, let's just say we go out and we light up the Ravens next week, right? Does that speak to the level of quality of the Patriots defense? Because if we go out and light up the Ravens like we were supposed to light up the Patriots, you could argue that Bill Belichick had his ducks in a row against us this week.
You could. That's a good one. Never thought about it like that.
No, that's a fair argument. That's a fair argument.
That's putting aside the all 22 and what we saw, the meat we saw to leave on the bone. Okay, putting that aside. If we like the Ravens,
that's exactly
we need
why
to be
I think
giving a
that
little more
narrative
credit
is
to
dead
the,
already.
to the
Color, you a
Patriots, brother.
cold piece, Color. You know you sure know how to make that question relevant.
Go ahead,
Lewis, what
Lewis.
about
I
you,
want to hear
Lewis?
Lewis, man.
No, I say we're going to beat the Ravens because, we beat them last year. But so just to let everybody know, then week 3, we're going to get drugged by Buffalo because they beat us the last 6 times. The last 3 years we beat them. We haven't beat them. What are we fucking talking about here? Like this, we're going to beat them because they're hurt. Does that sound, bro? Listen to how stupid we fucking sound. And again, I think it was CT that said it. And trust me when I tell you, I don't think CT is stupid. Trust me when I tell you, CT is the homie. But when we come out and say stupid shit like, we're going to beat them because they're hurt, right? It's just a stupid comment. But we're supposed to be thinking that we have a Super Bowl roster. We're supposed to be thinking that we got Tyron Armstead, one of the best left tackles in the game. We got the most explosive player in the NFL, and we're coming out with different reasons why because they're hurt, because we beat them last year. Bro, we're not beating Baltimore, and we're not beating Buffalo, and we're not beating Cincinnati if Tua Tagovailoa, that played a decent game on Sunday. Let me say it again. He played an efficient game on Sunday. Hold on, I'll use another word. He played a solid game on Sunday. If Tua Tagovailoa plays the way he played on Sunday, we lose the next 3 games. And it doesn't matter whether it's injury, by luck, whatever the fuck excuse anybody wants to fucking make. Tua Tagovailoa, in my opinion, is holding this team back. Period. We see it on the film. Everybody got their job done on Sunday. The defense got 7 points. McDaniel called a good game. The wide receivers were creating separation. The point of the matter is Tua Tagovailoa didn't execute what he needed to get done. That is our question. I'm not going to come up here every fucking week after this whole offseason of fighting people off, not coming out this whole offseason fighting people off, and again, we coming out week 1 and the excuses are already here. It's ridiculous already. So that's my take. I absolutely believe Miami can beat Baltimore if Tua Tagovailoa shows up. But if he doesn't, fuck Baltimore, fuck Buffalo, and Cincinnati. Don't even ask me about those 3 games, because if he doesn't show up, we're losing those 3.
Lewis, man, I fucking hate you, bro.
Before Iceman goes, I want to amend my statement, and I want to use Alex's words. We beat them 23-9 last year with the garbage we had on offense. Enough said.
Yeah, and just to clarify,
we should light them up Sunday.
And just to clarify, Lewis, I was saying we were going to beat them anyway. I'm just saying the fact that if Jam was making the excuse, they were injured last year. Well, they're injured this year too, is all I was trying to say.
Well, no, and again, that's why
we should light them up.
That's why I was saying, CT, I'm not calling you stupid, but trust me, bro, I've been on Twitter Spaces and that's already the narrative pushing out. Well, we're going to beat them because what we did to them last year. We're going to beat them because we're what's it called. Bro, I wish they were fully healthy, and we should be up here saying our Miami Dolphins are going to beat them, because that's how much I believe in our team. The problem is there's one player holding us back, God damn it.
I think that he made some questionable decisions. He still needs to improve. But yeah, like I said, for game 1, like you said, it was a solid performance. For game 1, it wasn't bad. Now, if he plays that way every fucking game the rest of the year, then fuck yeah, I'm ready, bro. If you want to play that way the rest of the year, bro, you got to go. Sorry.
I agree.
You got to go.
I agree. Because, again, this is the thing that, like, I asked, and I'm going to get to you, Iceman, real quick.
It's all good.
I want Ali. We have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, the wins are beautiful. Yes, we won a game, and we could continue this path that we've done, that we could win games, and we could thank our defense, or even if our offense is good and we win games, we get, we make the playoffs, or we don't make the playoffs, we get smacked in the mouth first round, or we pass the first round. What we're trying to figure out, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't about wins and losses. I could give a damn if the Dolphins win 2 games this season, but I do want to know that we have a quarterback in place for the future, and it's a franchise quarterback, not just a good quarterback, a franchise quarterback. And I want to be clear, because I do like Tua. You guys know how I feel about Tua, And I understand the frustration with the fan base, but I just don't want to go crazy over it on this first game. I understand that this was an opportunity because I know that the Bill Belichick doesn't have. We look at personnel, and I know that's what Alex likes to do. We go player by player. I don't like to do that. At the end of the day, they had a great defense. Yes, they lost J.C. Jackson. I understand that, but they have a good defense, and they still got Bill Belichick. At the end of the day, they still got that man back there, and I know that I'll use this term that Pete loves to say. There was some meat left on the bone. I understand that. And I definitely don't want to go and base this on the Tua, nowhere near the Tua that I think he will become. And I'm the same way. If it doesn't work out, ladies and gentlemen, we move on. Simple as that. But
the only difference between us, Batman, is our threshold of where that's at.
I understand. Of course. But again, I said this, and I brought this hypothetical 4 months ago. I said, how would the fan base feel if we win 3 games this season, but Tua gives you a Watson type of season in the last time he was in Houston? Like that, blowing numbers out of the water, 48 touchdowns. Okay,
Batman, but during that journey that you're talking about, can we stop with the ball was tipped when it was obviously not? There's no reason to argue that nonsense.
I never said that.
No, not you. I'm saying, can we as a fan base,
I think we all agree up here that
let the journey happen. If he doesn't arrive, he doesn't arrive. But every day we have to defend our reality here. I don't care if the ball was tipped or not. I don't care. It was a bad play on the first play of the game. It did not affect the outcome of the game whatsoever. Why did I have to spend all day proving to people that the ball wasn't tipped? What does that even matter?
Yeah, but hold on, Color. So then basically what you're saying is there was no reason about the outcome of the game. So why are we complaining about all these missed opportunities?
Well, Pete, what I'm saying is I'm not saying that the meat on the bone wouldn't have made the game better.
Well, that's how it sounds.
Decisive.
I mean, we could complain.
What I'm saying is that they all think that we're hating on Tua because we keep pointing out all these flaws, but nobody said anything. I'm going to tell you like this. When I was at the game and I saw the play happen, okay, I was actually defending Tua because my mom, as cynical as she is, as soon as the bad snap, she blamed the bad snap on Tua. She's so upset. She's so done with him.
Oh, okay? Shit. I was telling her, Mom,
pump the brakes. It was a bad snap, blah, blah, blah.
Cool. She's very cool, by the way.
And that's all fine. It was hot.
If she blamed the bad snap on Tua, I got to beat Mom.
At no point during the day Sunday, at no point during the day did the word tip ever enter my mind. None. Not all day until I got home and saw the argument happening on Twitter. And I was beside myself. I'm like, are you people serious? That word didn't even enter my mind the entire day.
I was
20 yards away from the play.
And then you, Peter, and then Ali, and then we'll open it back up. Ali,
hold on, Batman. Before Iceman go, I just want to say I'm about to drop off. I just got off work.
Vonjo, hey, thanks for Saturday, man. I met your friends, your family, love it. Your brothers, appreciate it, man. Hey, they treated me awesome, man. They treated me awesome, man. Much love, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, no pressure. Hey, man. Thanks for everything also.
You're going to take that L in Madden, you best believe.
Well, here you go with this guy.
Iceman, don't let Iceman talk shit. Hey, I love Iceman, but don't talk shit, Iceman.
Hey, I'm not bad, CT.
I'm not putting you out there. I'm not putting you out there, Iceman.
It was one bad video. One bad video.
Whooped in Call of Duty, and then you got your ass whooped.
Hey, real quick, because I'm still trying to get people to get on. I'm not trying to go too late.
You, big dog.
Always,
listen,
man.
real quick, Iceman.
Go
real quick.
I'll say it quickly. I got y'all. Honestly, I do see us winning. You know, I'm a numbers man, though. So I'm going to tell you straight up how it is. It's going to be 31-14. Tua gets 4 passing touchdowns. Jason gets 1 kick. Yeah. And then, no. Correction. He gets 2 passing touchdowns. And then we going to run the ball twice as well for 2 TDs. And then a field goal. And then they're going to get 2 passing touchdowns on us. For Lamar Jackson gets his goody 2 shoes, 2 touchdown passes. So 31-14. That's all I got to say. Us on top. That's it.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. First, we're gonna welcome
Batman,
KP.
I forgot about my actual score prediction.
No. I don't want a score prediction. I don't want.
Oh shit! It wasn't score prediction.
No score prediction. It's just what do you think about the game? Can we actually pull it out?
Oh, for sure.
But before we get into Pete,
I already got it in my mind.
I know, Pete, you're next, and KP. Let's all welcome KP first. What's going on, KP?
What's going on, Dolphins? How's everybody doing, man?
KP.
What's up with it? Hey, man, just to speak on that point, on the question you're asking, Batman, I don't think the point is if we can beat Baltimore this week. The point is, can we beat Baltimore at full strength on a regular basis? That's the kind of team we all want the Dolphins to be. And Louis Amador is 100% correct in pointing to the main ingredient to us becoming that kind of team. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
100.
Liam Eichenberg's performance. The guard can be replaced easily. Put in another guy. He does adequate enough, and the running game improves just incrementally, which is enough. Tua has a few more seconds left, and that is enough. The key is, can Tua give us consistent, good enough performances at the most important position on that field? And that is why many of us are complaining here on a damn Tuesday, man. The damn performance is consistently poor, consistently inconsistent. And we want this Dolphins team, to be a major contender. That is what it's all about. We don't have 3 more years. We don't have a 7-year plan for Tua that we had for damn Tannehill. And he wasn't good enough either for all those who say, oh, Tannehill's all great now. He's chump change too, okay? We need effective play from quarterback 1, whether his name is Tua, Teddy, or Skyler this year. And if not, them 3 of them can do it, replace all of them and bring in somebody who can, man. We are Dolphins, damn it. We deserve
100%.
Hey, don't forget, people.
100%.
The same reason Mike McDaniel was brought in for his general good demeanor and great interaction with people and knowing how to interact and how to treat people could be also a gift of knowing how to let people down slow.
Oh,
so
shit.
Keep that in mind.
Hey, go ahead, Pete. Pete, are you here with us?
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Listen, I'm going to try to stay calm. I'm going to try to stay low because I'm hearing guys actually say, we have a chance of winning. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is absolutely 0 chance of winning, okay? I'm going to point out some things. Right now, Tua in the quarterback meeting room, he's probably missing ears. He don't have ears anymore. They chewed him out. You think everybody on YouTube is chewing Tua out? Can you imagine what Tyreek Hill was doing everywhere in the locker room? That's number 1. Number 2, this is a road game. We had almost a clean penalty game. The stadium is not in his favor. Not only is he going to force the ball now because he's in trouble of all the mistakes he made, he's on the road. We're going to deal with more penalties of being on the road. They're going to be going off on that guy. Like, it's going to be, you saw those missed snaps? We're probably going to get multiple more of them. We're on the road. It's going to be a disaster the way I feel. And my prediction, Batman, never forget, fellas, Skyler or Teddy, they start from weeks 2 to 5. That's going to tell you how that's what it is. Never forget that.
Anybody else
and it's
get
going to
the
happen
impression that Tua
with
just
Ravens.
thinks too hard?
Yeah,
like his whole body mannerisms and everything when he approaches the line, like he's just thinking way too hard.
I've been listening to everything that you guys been saying.
It's never gonna get easier for Tua than yesterday, bro.
We got one
the
more.
The game will never get easier than
so
that.
Ali, and then go ahead, Alexander. After Ali.
All right. So I heard what you guys had to say, and I think even with Tua playing the way he did on Sunday, I do believe that we could possibly, and we will actually win this game. And I'll tell you guys why. All right. If you go back and look at the Ravens game, the running game did nothing more than what we did, right? The whole big shit about Lamar Jackson. Hold on, let me finish. I sat here kindly and let all you guys talk.
No, Ali, he was not talking to you. He was talking to me. He was talking to me, Ali.
Yeah, and the reason why is we couldn't hear you.
How can anyone else
Okay,
hear
so
me
let
when you
him
guys are
finish.
talking?
Let him finish. It don't matter who did it. Let him finish.
So if you go look at the running game, the Ravens game versus the Jets, they were only able to accumulate approximately 63 yards rushing. That's it, right? So the highest average was by Mike Davis, who only carried the ball twice. Lamar Jackson, let's go to Lamar Jackson, only threw 213 yards.
Right,
with
a
QBR rating of 68.2 and a rating of 98.4. Right? None of this is any better than what Tua did. Right? That means, based on the fact that he only threw 213 yards, it's a lot of.
Hey, I might leave too, Batman, if that stuff keeps happening.
bro,
Can
we
you let
can't
that
hear
guy? I
nobody,
can't hear
but-
anything, bro.
Yeah, you gotta put him on mute.
Jesus, dude.
Alex,
Let
put
that guy,
yourself on mute.
Alex. He's doing it on purpose, bro.
I put it on mute. I put him on mute.
Okay, so basically, what
I was already on mute. What are you talking about?
No, we could hear everything you were doing, bro.
No, it wasn't you, Alex.
Oh, I thought it was Alex. Sorry.
CT.
It
So
wasn't
essentially-
me. I'm not doing shit.
What I'm trying to say is that if you go and look at their offensive production, regardless of the injuries, because I'm not even looking at injuries, right? Even in the beginning of the game, they were doing the same stuff we were doing. And I can also argue that our defense, especially our defensive line, is actually better than their defensive line. And our corners, Xavier Howard, and even when Byron Jones is healthy, is better. And then nobody even brought up the new kid. What's his name? Kahu
Darth
Kahu. Yeah, that kid balled, bro. He's an undrafted rookie. Already, he had to learn English, dude.
Ali,
that kid balled.
That was you at the stadium I saw
My thing
Sunday.
is
That
this.
was you at the stadium I saw Sunday. Wow.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, but the thing is this. I feel based on what they've shown that they can do, especially against the Jets, bro. The Jets, who I assumed that they would massacre the Jets, and that didn't even barely happen, right? I think we have a winning shot to win, even if Tua performs exactly what he did on Sunday.
You know what, Ali? I promise you, everybody's gonna laugh up here, but I prefer Joe Flacco over Tua.
Oh hell!
I knew you were going to say that, Pete. Everybody knows you're going to say that.
Joe Flacco is not missing these open guys.
Can I say something? I disagree with Pete that we have zero shot to win Sunday, but I don't think his wait a minute, but I don't think his take is outrageous. I don't think it's outrageous to say that.
Did you see Joe Flacco?
It's outrageous for him to think that.
Did you see old Flacco?
Comments, Peter. You disappointed me with such comments that you like bums like Flacco over me. I just want to be your friend, man.
Hey, this is JP. What's going on, JP? Tua Christ Almighty. How's it going?
I don't know who JP is. I'm Tua Christ Almighty.
Before
hey, I'm glad this guy came up. Who is this?
JP.
I am too, man.
At first, I thought it was like Reason or one of those Tuaneers on that.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
Alexander, go ahead.
Let's make sure.
I just want to say one last thing.
Friend, Peter. I just want to be your friend, and I don't want to be everybody's friend in here. But you all talk so much garbage on me because I just come to save the Dolphins franchise from dysfunction and disorganization of 20+ years.
Nah, man, we love you. Look, this is all
That's not how Tua talks.
Listen, Tua,
man.
That
we
sounds
love you,
that sounds like JP.
That sounds like Tua after he went on a sabbatical to India, bro. That's what that sounds like.
Aquavision.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. That guy's a fucking troll from fucking Twitter. He's an absolute nasty person. Everybody has him blocked. I was trying to get Batman's attention to let him know he's in the chat, trolling everybody and making it seem something. Trust me, Batman, you know I ain't gonna lie to you. We don't have to agree, but I'm telling you right now, that's a fucking troll. And every time he comes into a Twitter space, no matter if it's mine, the mobs, whoever it is, he's just a nasty fucking person. He'll come after you. That's a fact.
So far, so good, though.
It sounds
bro.
like he's coming after me, Louis.
We'll see what happens. So far, so good,
It sounds
bro.
like he's coming after me.
Just be respectful here, man. Just be respectful. We respect everybody here, man.
Tuaneer, show your face.
All right, y'all do what y'all want. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alexander, go
Show
ahead.
your face, young man. Who are you?
Oh, he left.
Alexander, go ahead.
He got called out because his ass.
All right,
he got
so-
called out.
So
That's
Louis
what he got.
ends up
That's what he
being
got.
right in the long
Fucking
run
punk.
'cause the guy left.
I appreciate it, Lewis.
I don't know who
I
he
can
is.
promise
I'm
you.
riding with Lewis.
Hey,
If
the
Lewis
I can
Falcons
say
promise
so,
you
I'm
right
riding
now,
with
they
Lewis.
can keep that shit on Twitter because all of us are we family. We all know who each other, so we can fight, we can disagree or whatever. But I'll be goddamned if I let another motherfucking one of my homies go just to disrespect people and to be nasty. That ain't gonna happen.
I understand.
Appreciate
What's
that.
up, Concrete?
Every
How you doing?
time we
fellas?
talk to Alex, man, we prove that we're like that because I got nothing but love for Alex, and I go at him hard every single
Hey,
day.
all
Yeah, I
I'm
know he
gonna
does. I
say
know
is
you do, caller.
get your
He's
Pete
good, caller.
ones up. Get your Pete ones up because I'm going for quarterback,
You
man.
good, caller?
I'm going for quarterback. Get your jerseys up, Pete. I'm taking
I
Tua's
got you,
job,
Alex.
man.
I know where we
I'm
stand,
taking
bro.
it.
Pete, I like how
I
you
hope
put the
you do,
0 in
too.
front of the 1 because you didn't want to wear a number 1 jersey. I like that.
Oh yeah, you guys are
But no,
unbelievable.
but Alex, bro, I mean, I'm serious. You got some goofy ass takes, bro, and I go hard on you. But I mean, there ain't nothing, dude. If you were at the stadium, you'd have got the same greeting from me everybody else did Sunday, man. And I got enough people to attest for how that is. So, you know.
I mean, Batman, honestly, I'm going to ask a question. You asked the questions to the panel. I'm going to ask a question to you real quick. How do you feel after not seeing what the high-flying offense that you expected to see? Like, for game one. Just
I
evaluate
gotta
game
take
one
on that,
alone.
Ali.
Ali,
I'm asking
Ali,
Batman right now.
well, real quick, Alexander, go
Jesus
ahead. What do you
Christ,
think about the
damn.
Ravens game?
The
Do you think could that be a winnable game? You're the last, and I'm gonna ask Concrete
Damn,
as well.
Ali, I didn't know you were that. I didn't know
I
you
got
hated
you,
me
Ali. I
that
got you. I
much,
got you.
bro.
I don't hate you,
Alexander.
Alexander. Quit saying that. I don't
Alex,
hate you at
just
all.
answer the question, Alex. I know you're free
Go
from
ahead.
work.
You
now,
got
so just
something to
talk
say?
us.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can vouch for
Alex,
Ali, Alex.
we're never
Seriously,
gonna
man,
hate
bro.
each other, but we hate each other's takes. The way we think about our team.
Exactly, Pete.
Some of us, we hate that. I hate the way you think, Alex, about our team. But as a person, bro, I love that you defend my team. Matter of fact, I
Alex.
love you, Tua Nears.
Alex, there's no personal dislike or hatred of anybody.
None at all. I
actually respect
everybody.
I'm just
The
trying to
only thing
find
I
out
don't
what
like- the
your
only thing I don't
infatuation
like
with Tua
about you,
is.
Alex, is you're a
That's
Knicks-
what I don't
Knicks
understand.
fan. That's it.
Bro, Alex,
right,
Ali and I are Ali and I are teammates on the same team, bro. And he still calls me every day and apologizes because he thinks he went too far with me at some point.
I do.
Seriously, I vouch for Ali all day long, bro.
Alex, because like I want
Alright.
to get concrete and I want to answer Ali's question. So Alexander, go ahead. What do you think about the Ravens game? You think? Don't give me a score. You think it's a
Sorry
winnable
for letting
game?
that out, Ali.
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes, I agree. I think we are going to win this game this Sunday against Baltimore.
Okay.
I think we have a shot.
Okay.
You know, all you have to do is zero blitz his ass all day, and then you win.
You crazy? That's the take right there.
Hey, Alex gonna die on that. Alex is gonna die on that.
Dude, bro.
I know you will.
Bro,
that's irrational.
That's the last
all you gotta
thing.
do is
That's
turn
what I'm
Lamar
trying
into
to
a
sit
passer.
here and say. We're gonna
Turn
get
Lamar into a
blown out
passer,
for that.
You win.
Okay.
Turn Lamar into a passer. You win.
We can't do that because at some point, he's gonna beat the fucking zero blitz, and that's where again you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah, but
you know what, everybody, real quick, hold on, real quick.
Go ahead,
Time out,
Batman.
time out.
They're gonna have to
I
score
haven't
at some
seen
point,
I haven't
too.
seen this gentleman in a while, so let's welcome Concrete, the homie. What's going on, Concrete?
What's up?
What's up, brother?
What's good, Concrete?
Concrete.
How you doing, man?
How you been, Concrete? You grinding? I know you're
How's
grinding. You're working hard.
How's it going, Concrete? How you doing, man? How's the family?
Everything's good, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Batman, you were supposed to send me your pictures of the shirt, and you never sent it. So I'm holding you accountable with that.
I got you.
Oh yeah, Batman. Where's my yearbook?
I got you guys. I'm backed up a bit.
Nah.
I got a lot of stuff I got to ship out. I'm backed up, but I got you guys.
Look, I'm already pissed off because Fanatics screwed up my Javon Holland jersey order.
Hey, Alex, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you don't think offenses prepare for that? For the zero blitzes?
But I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't. But Miami put out the blueprint last year in Lamar, and Lamar cannot read defenses.
You're just sorely mistaken, Alex.
Hey, he's
and
just
that's the thing.
stuff,
That's
bro.
the thing.
Anybody
so
can
sorely
trick a
mistaken.
man.
You guys don't understand. You want to know? Look at that stat. Look at that stat I put up earlier on Twitter.
about
Forget
Lamar.
stats, bro. Forget stats.
Lamar against the blitz, his quarterback rating is 28th in the NFL.
Alex, last year he had nobody to take the top off the defense. You heard what I said earlier, and I'll reiterate it. The key to the game is going to come down to the key to the game is going to come down to whether their additions at wide receiver are faster than our secondary, because Lamar's outlet to that zero blitz is going to be the deep pass, and he demonstrated yesterday once again that he can sling that freaking rock, man.
Can I ask Alex just a simple question real quick?
How is 200 yards really good?
I'm going to stay real calm. I'm going to stay real calm. I just want to ask Alex Diaz a question, because I'm going to give you that. I'm going to agree with you, Alex. If you zero blitz Lamar, we sent out the blueprint to the NFL how to beat them. I'm going to give you that. Look at me.
Zero blitz, but go ahead, Louis.
Hold on, Color. Hold on. I agree with you, Alex. Just let me ask you a simple question. Is the blueprint out on how to beat Tua Tagovailoa yet? Is it safe to say, Alex, that the blueprint from the NFL has been shown already how to beat Tua Tagovailoa?
I'm sure there is, but
thank you.
But here's
that whole narrative that you're trying to push, bro, we're the only team that does the zero blitz. We're the only team that can run the zero blitz. So I told you this the other day. You come out here and you start saying that we laid out the blueprint. Nobody in the NFL does what we do, Alex. We're the only team that can do that. And if you think just because we did it one time against Lamar, it's just mind blowing how you sit here and say because we did it one time. Now it's automatic. Every time we see Lamar Jackson, it's just that's what's gonna happen.
Unless there's something deeper that you just
It's crazy to me.
No, I'm telling you, Batman, I'd love to do a full show on this, because the key to last year's game and shutting down Lamar Jackson and his RPO was Andrew Van Ginkel. Just go watch the All-22. You can see it.
Hey guys,
it has
can I read
nothing to
something
do
to
with
you
the
real
zero
quick?
blitz by
Aliana says
so check this
how
out.
our linebackers handled his
All right.
RPO.
Before you read
check
that,
this out.
go watch the game one for Baltimore. You're gonna see a Lamar Jackson who meticulously and deliberately marches Baltimore down the field and improves with every drive throughout the game. That was a big boy win that the Baltimore Ravens had over the Jets in week one. Yeah. They answered a lot of the criticisms that you're putting on him based on last year's report card. Okay, listen, Lamar Jackson has weapons this year, and
what weapons does he have?
What weapons does he have?
Rashad Bateman.
Also right.
He has Rashad Bateman.
Those are both talented ascending receivers, Ali. Listen, we will see what happens this week.
Let me ask you a
but
question.
It's not the same Baltimore team as last season.
But KP, let me ask you a question. Does Duvernay? Hold on, Batman. I'm sorry, Batman. Let me ask KP a question. Does Duvernay start on the Dolphins as the number one receiver?
That's a dumb question, Alex.
Okay, does Devin
Duvernay played the game last year?
Okay,
Alex,
but does Devin
Alex, I already told you that's a dumb question.
That's a
dumb question.
What are we talking about here?
Does Lamar Jackson start over here?
Time, guys.
Let me rephrase the question.
I know he thinks that.
Guys, one at a time. Guys, one at a time.
Let me rephrase the question. Batman, let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase this. Does Devin Duvernay start on the LA Chargers over Keenan Allen and Mike Williams?
No. Does Lamar Jackson start over Tua in Miami?
All day long.
That's not the question.
Alexander.
Does Rashad Bateman start over?
It doesn't matter, Alex. It doesn't matter.
God.
Those guys suck. Okay,
look, Alex.
Duvernay and Bateman are garbage.
It doesn't
Rashad
matter.
Bateman had 2 catches and he averaged 29 yards. I'll give you that.
They will put up a 50 burger on us. Mark my
Duvernay. Duvernay just scored on the Jets that have first-round rookie cornerbacks. Sauce Gardner and all that.
On a bad Jet secondary.
It's a bad Jet secondary?
Like I
It's a
said,
bad. Hey, remember, it's a bad Jet secondary. I can't wait till Tua plays the Jets.
How did the Sauce Gardner look? How did he look? I'm being honest. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen highlights of the.
He was all right.
He was all right. Cut it down the middle in the 4 pieces.
He was all right.
Bro,
nobody on the Jets secondary got torched.
He looking like a rookie.
Only
like
Duvernay.
That's it.
Duvernay got two nice little touchdowns. That's the one that's worrying about me because he's the speed receiver that's going to be lining up on Nick Needham's side. Okay?
Sunday, Pete.
Bro, if that's the case, though, I'll tell you right now, you know who's fast enough to fucking cover him? Cater fucking Kahoo.
That's
for damn sure.
Thank you.
That's for damn sure. And Crossman, now people were talking shit about Crossman, and I don't want to hear that shit. Look, bro, him now because Cater Kahoo balled the fuck out. I'm sorry,
CT, but
bro, he had a tackle for loss. He had a 6-yard tackle for loss on a run blitz. He broke up the 4th and 3, and he fucking caused the fumble in limited snaps. He played around 40%
Lamar
of the
Jackson
snaps.
is gonna deal with short field position.
Can I please finish real quick? But here's my thing. He played 40% of the snaps. Crossman played 40% of the snaps. And both of them were in on the other 20%. So here's my issue, okay? In limited snaps, he has 3 impactful fucking plays in one game. Who does that remind you guys of? Oh, wait. Javon Holland.
Thank you.
Are you aware?
Right there. I just blew everybody's fucking mind. Think about that.
Because that's what I'm trying to
hold on, Color. You're adding on to this crap. You're adding on to this crap. Is everybody here aware that Javon Holland had a terrible coverage rating? Are we forgetting that? Or do we get excited because he gets a sack, he picks up a fumble, he gets an interception here and there, but in coverage, he's lacking it. He has not shown up.
I think part of that is because he's not as fast as these other guys.
Okay. So if I'm telling you speed is going to kill the Dolphins defense right now, you're screaming and naming all these rookies and everything that Lamar Jackson is just going to run around, pump fake one of these guys, and boom, sail the ball deep to one of his speedsters. This is unreal. You're naming all these non-experienced guys compared to a Lamar Jackson. Mark Andrews. You guys have failed to name Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, he's a decent tight end. That's great. That's fine. What I'm saying is X is shutting down anything on his side of the fucking field.
Wait a minute.
Number 2, you're going to tell me that having Javon Holland.
Mark Andrews as a second tight end in fantasy. He's not just decent, bro.
Bro, Mark Andrews is in the third quarter is going to be on the bench resting, letting Isaiah Likely get reps.
I said he was a good tight end. I didn't say he was decent.
What is beat down that we're going to take? You know that Tua got away with 3 interceptions. The Ravens are not dropping that. The Ravens at home, they're not dropping those interceptions.
They still play both 2 tight ends when they put Matt Andrews in. The dude I'm telling you, he's more than just good.
Okay, and that's fine. And I apologize. I wasn't trying to speak semantics. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not playing that semantics. I'm saying Xavier Howard can lock up his side of the field. We're good. We know that. We know that because Byron is not on the other side. We already know we have to pay extra attention to that side of the field. So my whole point is, I don't have a problem with having Kahoo out there, Brandon Jones, and even if necessary, even though a lot of people want to shit on him, Eric Rowe, because Eric Rowe allows you a better matchup with Mark Andrews and the fact that he provides more experience to these younger guys. I think that if we don't use that experience, I think that that'll be a downfall for us, because one thing I did see is, yes, these young kids are physically talented, but bro, they're not there mentally yet. Cater Kahoo made great physical in-the-moment plays. Very instinctual player. But he's also not experienced.
But you want to know also something, CT? Did you guys know that Keon Crossman graded out as the fastest Dolphin on Sunday? I think he ran a 4.32? or something like that?
Well, that's good. We're going to need every bit of that Sunday.
And that's where I was saying is that's where I feel like these guys have great skill sets.
We didn't shut them down. They moved the ball with ease, and we're talking about a crappy Patriots team.
It was the 3 turnovers. You're right, Pete. That's the reason why it was the difference in the game.
What happened to Sauce Gardner?
They actually was moving the ball on our defense, but it was the 3 turnovers that bailed us out.
Though, is let's not all pretend. Yeah, but Pete, stop. But Pete, stop.
I can't
Please
stop.
tell me, can I finish?
Like these
real
guys
quick?
shut them down only because we allowed 7 points.
They did. I didn't say they did. I'm the one that said I don't. It wasn't complete incompetence, but it still needs to improve. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the whole point of at some point we knew for years and years and years now that this defense being built the way it was, it's a bend don't break defense. It's we try to get impactful plays. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It's true. Go on.
So to say that we didn't expect them to go drive the fucking field on us all left and right and whatever bullshit. Teams have been doing that for to us for years. Where we got away with it is we have a great third down defense and we have the ability to cause turnovers. So our defense has always gotten moved on. It's what we did at the end of the drive that made them great versus other teams that are just decent.
Yeah, but when we play a great football team with competent offenses, we don't get that turnover, then we're in the hole.
Yeah, exactly, and I agree. That's where I said our offense has to pick the fuck up and start scoring some motherfucking points. I'm not disappointed in game 1, but if we continue to see this shit, then yes, I'm going to be concerned.
Everybody's welcome, Crypto. Let's go. What's going on, Crypto?
What's going on, everybody? Hey, Batman, I just want to give you credit because you were the only one that came the closest with your actual score prediction because I took notes of that. Everybody else with the wild takes and everybody thought we was going to score 3 million points because the Patriots was a JV squad and all this other stuff, how they conveniently forget those takes. And you was trying to tone it down and tell everybody that we was only going to score 20 points. And look what happened. You were spot on. We only scored 20 points.
That was actually the only one.
Yeah, I predicted 24. I predicted 24 and the Patriots 10.
Vonjo did 24 too, but no, 20 points, yeah. But I said 17. I thought they were going to score at least a defensive touchdown.
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah, they could have scored 17 if they wouldn't have turned the ball over 3 times. You might have been right on that part.
Hey, Batman.
You got to remember they left 13 points on the field. So yeah, you would have probably been right on that 17 with them.
Yeah, I don't know. At the end of the game, we had the opportunity to score if we wanted, and we had plenty of time, but we dicked around. So.
We wouldn't have been in that position because it would have been a tied ball game.
Crypto, let me ask you a question.
The whole what if we could we could go crazy talking about what ifs.
Yeah, you started with the what ifs when you talk about we could have scored it in the last part. You started the what if scenarios, so then you can't then go project it on me and say we can go what ifs, and you started it.
No, I didn't. You said what if that 13 points. Then we would be in a different ball game. And I proved your point is then I can say what if. Well,
you started with the what ifs by saying that we could have scored more points had we nailed the ball down.
Okay.
Hey,
Crypto, let me ask you.
Batman, let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
Since you got us predicting we're gonna lose, right? What is Tua stats?
Well, I'll tell you this. I know that I agree with what Lewis said. And KP, where we shouldn't. But the truth is, if these guys are hurt for real, it changes everything for me. I'm not saying that for sure it's a loss now. How about that?
I'm asking you, what do you think? I predicted. I was so close. I predicted Tua 280 and 2 touchdowns. He was 270 and 1 touchdown.
All right,
I got him.
As far as
I'm
stats,
only predicting stats. I'm not even going to talk with the scores this year.
Real quick. I want to also, Aqua just pointed out something, and I want to go ahead and take credit for predicting that the 9/11 refs would affect the game in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks. Good job, our guys, for keeping it out of the hands of the referees and scoring in the third quarter.
Yeah, you want to thank the defense for giving us a 10-point spot.
Forget about the.
They started us 10 points on offense.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now. No, we only had 3 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, we had
and that was
17 in the
late
first
in
half.
the third quarter.
Exactly.
That was late
There
in
would
the
have been
third quarter
another
with
goose egg
seconds
in the
left.
third quarter.
If we didn't
my
get that
point
field
was-
goal, we would have lost that game.
Right,
Any goose egg in the
Pete-
third, we will lose.
And Pete,
No, Pete, that's not true.
Wait, hold on,
Yeah,
Alex.
what?
Hold on,
That
hold
is
on,
true.
Alex.
I know what I'm telling you.
Hold on, Alex.
It was
Pete,
true
what
last
Pete's trying
season,
to say
Alex.
is, and he's piggybacking off my point, but and
Yep.
it's the same thing. If we don't score that 3 points
I'm ready
in the third, then we go into the fourth with a 10-point ball game. How do you think their defense feels in that heat in a 10-point ball game as opposed to a 2-touchdown ball game?
That's true.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
All they have to do is go down, kick a field goal. They're in one game
And
score.
moreover, how do you think our defense feels in the fourth quarter going in 10 points?
I don't.
And they've been on the field the entire game too.
And then the Robinson still missing tackles and getting ran over or ran by.
Pete just said that if we don't, if they score, if we don't score in the second half, then we lose this game. First of all, the game was out of reach when Waddle scored that touchdown. The game was over. Okay,
No, blessings.
so I don't know.
There's a lot of teams that erased a 17-point lead in the blink of an eye. Stop it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a bad take.
That happens all the time in this league.
Again,
No,
if
the
we don't
Patriots
score
weren't
that
gonna
field
do that.
goal-
Come on,
and again, if we don't score that field goal with 20-some seconds left in the third, we go in at a 10-point advantage into the fourth. That's nothing in the NFL.
Right, that's nothing to erase in the NFL, especially when offense is a premium.
To answer Concrete's question,
Cincinnati erased a 17-point lead and almost won.
I think Tua gets us between 240 and 285 yards, and he does get the 2 touchdowns.
Concrete.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm
Concrete.
at 180 and 1 touchdown. I'm
Concrete.
I'm reluctant to make any predictions because it's too early in the season.
I know,
but
no. But based
and Ali,
on
what was your question that you asked earlier that I haven't answered yet, Ali?
Oh, God, now I can't even remember. It was something to do with that's what it was. I know what it was. So my question to you is, after seeing the game on Sunday, and we're just talking about Sunday's game, no other game, no other previous performance, not even last year, just Sunday. Knowing the fact that we were promised by our coach that he was going to bring Miami football and people can see it and say, hey, that's Miami football here. And the fact that we brought Tyreek in and the fastest running back in the league who can run 23 miles per hour and everything, were you kind of like let down that you didn't see the high flying offense that you were expecting?
So
sure we was, Ali, because we were told all preseason long.
I want Batman to answer.
So
I'd like to get an answer on that too.
There's a reason why I said 20 points, and I expected Bill Belichick to neutralize that high flying offense that we were going to do. That's why I predicted the 20 points in itself. Now, I think this offense can do this on other teams. It doesn't necessarily need to be a better defense than the Patriots. It's just because I think the Ravens could potentially. Alex, you're
yeah, if you mute Alex.
So I think the Ravens have a better defense than the Patriots, but they don't got Bill Belichick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do have a Super Bowl winning coach. John Harbaugh's no slouch.
I just want to know: were you disappointed at all that you didn't get to see that?
I literally saw. What I saw, I expected that. The only thing I didn't expect was our defense to look that crazy. That's the only thing I didn't expect.
So that's a lie, Batman.
Batman, you do realize John Harbaugh is a Super Bowl winning coach.
Are you aware?
He's the only coach to beat Bill Belichick in New England in the playoffs.
Hold on, fellas, please. Batman,
they still actually impressed me even more than I talked them up.
Batman, we haven't had a 400-yard passer. We haven't had a 400-yard passer here in Miami since Dan Marino.
I know that.
Tua easily could have done that yesterday.
Well, maybe he's reached the ceiling.
I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to tell you guys again. In Tua's 316-yard performance against Kansas City, he did that on 49 attempts. Patrick Mahomes had 380, I believe, on 36 attempts.
Yeah.
It don't get no more clear than that.
Hey, you saw that message by Ron? That message by Ron Those Baltimore Ravens are not dropping 3 interceptions.
Alex, you're breaking up really bad, dude. Breaking up really bad.
Hey, you
Alex.
know what? Let
they're
Alex,
not dropping. Their secondary know how to catch.
Exactly.
But see, this is
they're
the
not
tragedy of
and
the
they're
team.
gonna score. They're gonna
They got
score.
good corners. They got really.
They're gonna score because they like to pitch it
corners
back
can
and make
catch
sure they
football.
score.
Yeah. They're like they're top 3 corners, right? Compared with us too. They're top 3 corners too. They are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not gonna drop it.
We can't rely on them to drop a bunch of
If
passes.
we were talking to Lamar already,
Peters and Humphreys.
Hold on, guys, real quick.
Humphreys
If we
okay.
were talking to Lamar already, and we told him, "Nah, we're gonna sit here and bluff you until the Ravens don't pay you or whatever," he may come out and show us why we should have made the phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's also possible. That's possible.
And
Yeah.
to answer Ali's question, let me take a stab at Ali's question.
He can show it.
Yeah.
Listen, to answer Ali's question, listen, the pending tragedy here is that the team is poised and ready. The horses are in the stable. We didn't score 20 points because our receivers weren't open, or they're not potent, or that Raheem Mostert and that Chase Edmonds aren't capable. It's that the offense is inefficient here, and it looks like it's somewhere between an O-line that still can't be as consistent as it needs to be, and then Tua's ability to deliver passes that maximize the potential of our weapons.
Yeah. But KP,
you hit it on the head, KP.
No, he didn't. No, I disagree.
The bold people.
All right, so the reason I'm asking this question, KP, is because after the game, and I'm going down the ramp at Northeast, right? Going down North. I was at Northeast at that point. And I was coming down the ramp. Me and my best friend were surrounded by Tua fans, wearing Tua jerseys, and me and him were talking about the things we liked in the game. And I had a Tua fan, her and her husband, turn around and look at me and said, "Yeah, he's been here for 3 years and he still can't throw the deep ball. We're very disappointed." And they said verbatim, and you can ask my best friend, he's neither a Tua fan or a non-Tua fan. He just likes the Dolphins, right? He'll tell you, she said, if Skyler was the QB, he would have made those throws.
Yeah.
Everybody.
The reason why I'm trying to
there you have it. Apparently, the Tua propaganda campaign didn't work.
Everybody, real quick. Hold on, time out for a second. I dropped the link for MCJB's channel. MCJB is going live right now. He wants everybody to go and jump on. I gotta jump off, ladies and gentlemen. I have something to take care of. It's pouring rain, but I got something to take care of before I hit the hay sack. Appreciate everybody for real. Go right now to MCJB. He said he's literally waiting to me to end, and he's going live immediately. So that's the link right there. Go subscribe to MCJB right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's show some love and support, and I'll jump on with you guys. Just give me about half an hour. All right.
Hey, P. The reason why I disagree with you is because that offensive line little efficiency that you're claiming you see. Would that have mattered if Tua hit those passes?
I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying.
You spoke to that person.
That's my only argument to any Dolphin fan that says that we have a bad offensive line, KP. So any Dolphin fan around the fan base on any creator trying to blame the offensive line, tell them to shut up at this point because all Tua needed to do was hit some of those passes and we scored more
points. I agree with you 100%. I'm not blaming the O-line, and listen, it's 5 guys, right? So the breakdowns will happen, right? But I think one of the things you can get from the PFF is that there is a hole there, at least in week 1. And I don't know if
that's only in 2 players, KP.
Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, Crypto, I agree.
I agree for you, KP, on Pro Football Reference. I haven't looked at yet. Give me a second.
And it is in the Bible. I'm not claiming that is the Bible by which everyone should swear by either. You got to put PFF in context. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah.
Coach.
But yeah, they use a collective a way of grading as far as the scoring goes.
Depends on how much you want to pay.
Just put everybody backstage, Batman, and then we'll go to MCJB after.
I wouldn't even say that too, Ali. It's not pay for play as much as you think it is.
No, they've already admitted it, bro. They've already admitted
everybody that came through today, man, on the panel, on the comment section. Much love to everybody. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Batman.
Appreciate you, Chase. I appreciate all the new subscribers today.
I
really do. And I'll be on tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be on after Steven, depending if anybody's going on. I'm gonna see if Larry's going on, and then we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna do an early show tomorrow, and we can kick it for as long as you guys want.
I'm off tomorrow.
So perfect. Yeah, well, I'm gonna talk to Larry, see everybody else, TD, and see what we figured out, and then I'll go live, and then that way we can chop it up. And tomorrow's BYOB, so I'll try to do it a little bit later, so you can enjoy a little alcohol if you want to drink a beer. But everybody, much love to everybody. Appreciate, honestly, bottom of my heart, honestly. I apologize I wasn't on Thursday, Friday, or yesterday. I needed a couple days, but I do appreciate it. Tomorrow we're going back in, we're kicking it up. Just chill backstage, and then go up to MCJB. Much love to everybody. Fins up. I know we're excited. The week is here. We got another game. We got the Ravens game, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait till this game, man.
Peace out.
Hey guys, look at this. Look at this.